Hey guys, can you hear me alright? How's everybody doing? Hey Mustafa. Sorry you just caught me as I'm getting started. We getting into the games in just a second. Hey Viper. How's everybody? We all okay? I need to figure out what we're doing today. I think we're gonna finish the Welkin off because we're really close to having that done now. I think we might park the Washington though. That might be one of those ones I have to do on an ad hoc basis until it's done. Hey, Spaniel. Good day, good day. I'm sorry if I sound a bit tired. I had a really awful night's sleep last night. I crashed out early. And then I woke up at 3 a.m. and then I just could not get back to bed. So I've been in and out of bed 7 or 8 times last night. So, yeah, I'm a little messed up today, but we'll manage. We will manage. Right. I think we're about sorted, so we can actually get started. Obviously, usual lobby rules. If anyone wants to join, feel free. We'll get our butts in gear and get some stuff done. I've got some Uma running to do later, but I'm going to do that off stream. As far as games today go, we're looking at War Thunder, Forza Horizon 6, and a game called 4PGP. Which is a kind of retro-esque F1 style racing game, so we'll be having a play of that. Hey, how you doing, Notebooks? How you doing? You alright? Doing alright? I mean, not too much. Let's grab that reward for logging in. You're in early? Yep. It's all good. Hey, Hannibal, welcome back. How are you today? Been playing Outcraft. Is it any good, Kenji? Do you like it? Hi. Geometry, hi. Sorry, I had to remember your name there for a second. I recognized the logo from yesterday. You do enjoy it. Good. Right, what do I need to do? Top 7, that's easy. Hey, Count. How are you? I need to get back to you on those dates. Yeah, I did see the DM. Thank you for that screenshot. Sorry I didn't get back to you. I had a massive energy crash out last night. But yes, I did see it. I will get back to you. I'm sorry I didn't last night. I'll say, I crashed out early. Don't invite me, guys. If you want a queue, put your name in chat. That's how it works here. You can send me a DM, but just, yeah, you need to put your name in chat so I can deal with it my side. I need to do it via copying usernames. Don't complain! That's the way it works, man. It keeps it fair. The whole reason is like it's timestamped then. Nobody can dispute the order it came in. That's why. It just keeps it fair, buddy, that's all. But yeah, I will get you in, don't worry. It's 6-7 again, okay? You attempt to okay with you every day. Well, that's not very good English, is it? I don't know what you mean by you attempt to okay with you. If you want a queue, you put your name in chat. That's the way it works. Attempt to play. Yeah, that makes sense. Hi, Active. Yeah, no, that's fine, Count. That's all good, it's all good. Honestly, I appreciate the reminder, because sometimes I do miss things. I do sometimes miss things. Yeah, fair enough, Kenji. Kind of half the fun, though, right? Looking for stuff. And then we need to take 6 enemies out for that, which is not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Just tired today. Gonna have our first match of the day in a minute. I hope the wifey's doing alright, by the way, Captain. Hope she's having a good start to the day as well. Yep, you're in, Ghost. We got this. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to suck, I can't promise, though. I'll do my best. I do not know what that is, Kenji. Is that a boss? Oh, why am I so snotty? Oh, also, on topic, well, you know we were yapping about Power World. Do you guys want a Power World stream? We could do that. I haven't played Power World since it's gone to 1.0. Oh, it's a metal. Ah, okay. Hey, Nev. Oh. Oh, I'm all snotty today. Probably because I'm getting stressed out. My mum's effectively starting a war with a neighbour, which I don't like. Oh, it's stressing me out. And I just missed the bin. Great. Ugh. Be nice if things didn't blow off my desk. Right. Oh no, cables. Ah! Cables. No, we're fine. Sorry, my fan cable is trying to escape on me. Am I playing Noble? Don't know what you mean by Noble. Sorry. Sorry, that is not good English. I don't know what you mean by that. Mobile. No, I'm not playing mobile. I am playing PC. I am playing on the PC version of the game. Hey, Vault paid him. Titans, or the... I've heard of the Isle. I don't think I've heard of Titans. Hi, Dre, by the way. Thank you very much for the follow. Likewise as well, Johnny. How you doing, Ollie? Everything all good? Sorry, I was just fiddling with some cables there. My fan cable's still... You know when you get a new cable on something and it's been wrapped round and it kind of looks like a bit of a slinky mess? It's having that situation at the moment. Managing a trip out this morning. Oh, okay. Well, I hope the trip was good. Hopefully it was a safe journey, Calton. I can sympathize on the resting, though. My mum has to do exactly that when she goes out on the rare occasion. How you been, though? Congrats on the 70 streak. That's insane. They're practically the same. Oh, okay. I'll have to look them up then. I say, I know about the Isle. Isn't the Isle still technically early access? Okay, they shot my bomb off. Lovely. That was really nice of them. Excellent. Great start. Hey, Zoli. How you doing? You're listening to music, so you're gonna turn this up. Okay, that's fine, Harabella. You do what you need to do. Alright, let's try not to get smushed. But yeah, Power World. Yeah, if we do have a session, I could make it multiplayer. You have the game just not started. Yeah, I don't know when I get it in. It might be... Well, we're right at the end of this month anyway. I could see if I can squeeze it in for next month. I need to restream... I need to reschedule, sorry, Soul Frame. I could see if I can squeeze a Power World stream in. Yeah, because I have a save. People are saying start over is probably best, so we might do that. But I did enjoy Power World when I played it last, so maybe I'll start up a new session. I can't even remember where we got up to when I played it last, honestly. But I'd be down for it. It's a fun game. I'll be interested to see what they've added since I last played, though. Kind of tempted to carry on the old session. I think I might have it locked to single player, though. So, yeah, that might be a problem. I don't know if you can change it. I might be able to. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to kind of muck around and see what the settings allow for. Also, somebody said there's modifiers now. I don't know if I can do that retroactively to an existing save. So again, having a fresh one might be better. Egg grind is painful. Depends on who you are, I suppose. I don't mind it in the slightest, but I've been playing this game since 2013, so... They did nerf some of the grind way back, so... Hi, Real. There's different modes with different levels of physics simulation. You can pick different modes depending on what suits you. Hey, just how you doing? Yeah, no, I get you, Spaniel. I get you. Yeah, I'll see what I can come up with as far as Power World's concerned. I'm not in Lancaster, I'm in Washington right now. T4, yeah, I think I have a couple of those. Not in this set, but... Ground's your first, yeah, see, I don't mind playing ground, but I'm really bad at it. I'm still learning it. Bit of plain Maine, because when I started, that's all they had. Go dogfighting one? I frequently do, much to everybody's annoyance. I will dogfight in bombers. Everybody hates me doing it, but I will quite happily do it. BR 6.7 and under at the moment is what we're locked into. Some of my vehicles are 4s though in this batch, just because I'm trying to do Welkin and Washington. Oh, fair enough, real. Congrats. Right, I've got this guy right behind Mater. She's got a Fran, but we're just gonna pop those shots and just get some points. You'll get there. You'll get there now. Don't worry about it. It's a marathon, not a sprint. This is what I always say to the guys. If you're not someone that can cope with long-term, you know, slowly chipping away at stuff, it'll be a bit of a struggle of a game for you. But, yeah, don't feel too bad if you're in, like, 3s and 4s, because a big chunk of the player base, that's exactly where they're sat, so don't panic. Highest BR, I have max. I do have max BR stuff, technically. I also play boats, and I also play, tanks. I haven't got max BR tanks, although I have got some really random-ass stuff. I do have some stuff towards the max BR range on boats, though. 1v1, I don't do 1v1s, sorry. I don't have any interest in it. And I'm not saying you're necessarily one of these people, but we do have sweaty people that like to collect streamers, and I don't personally like that kind of attitude. Not saying you're one of those people, but I really just don't care for it. My priority when I'm streaming is to hang out with the guys, have fun, and do my dailies. So, that's what I prioritize. You come with good news. Excellent, Mazu. You're level 40 and top tier. Level means nothing in this game. Level literally means nothing. Level just means you've gained an XP number to grab the level. Level does not denote skill. It just denotes how many times you've thrown your head at the wall, basically. Hey, Mark. How you doing? In theory, you can get to top tier in under a month. It really just depends on you as an individual. It's just a case of having enough time, and then obviously if you get, you know, if you play well in matches, you'll get there quicker. Hey, Zari, how you doing? Now, thank you for the likes. That's so good, I appreciate it. Hey, thanks for being understanding. It's all good, it's so good. Everybody plays the games for different reasons, so... we all have our different things we like to do. I like to collect the vehicles, personally. Yeah, there's different ways to speed things up. I mean, one of the things you can do as well, you can reallocate ground XP to helicopters. Not that many people play the helicopters, but that is a thing. For those that are unaware. There's a button you can click for that. As for normal air ground, though, you can't. But you can field air vehicles in ground battles, so... that's a thing. But yeah, different grinds work different ways. I mean, like I say, me personally, I'm still not particularly well adjusted to ground. Something I need to keep working on. I'm doing a lot better than I used to, though. My god. Oh, I couldn't hit a pond door at 2 inches when I started. It was absolutely atrocious. At least now I can play arcade relatively comfortably. Up to a certain point. And then I'm working on realistic. I've gone back to tier 1 with Sweden, and we've been learning other bits and bobs. Got a couple of other sets on the go as well. I've been doing a bit of French. You reckon ground relies on teammates more? I don't know. I feel air does as well. Play realistic? No, thank you. I'm going to play what I want to play. Playing arcade because I want to do my dailies. That's my priority right now. I do play with viewers. Yes, there are lobby rules, though. Very simple, basic stuff. Takes 30 seconds. Hi, Sleep. How you doing? Do I have an LA9? Probably. Which BR, which version are you specifically looking for? Trying to remember where it is. Is it this tree or is it a different tree? 6.0. If it's a 6, I've probably got it. Which set am I looking for? Oh, there we go. LA9. Thought it was this one. There it is. Yes, I do have that. Chinese one. Yeah, there we go. I've got the Chinese one as well. There you go. Mm-hmm. 'Cause, 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 'cause Okay, one of the guys has dropped out. Oh, Ghost, was that intentional dropout or not? You're gonna go grind tanks? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Just so I know what's going on. Dogfighting bot. Yeah, it's good though, Camo, innit? It's good for a little laugh. Yeah, best up your matches, Ghost. I know, Spaniel, I know. Yeah, so the way it works is a cap and under system, Zari. So if I'm playing 6-7, 5 is a number that's lower than 6-7, so that would qualify. If I was playing 2s and you attempted to bring a 5 in, that would be disallowed. If you want to know the full breakdown of the lobby rules, happy to run through it. It literally takes 30 seconds. Most of it's common sense stuff. I can run through it. It takes literal seconds to do. It's very basic and simple. Oh, yeah, sure, Mark. Yeah, I need to revert that. I think Discord got their shit sorted. I need to wait till my day off because I need enough time to go through the entirety of the server and revert the change that I had to put in place. But yeah, that will be coming back, Mark. But yeah, if you want to DM it to me in the meantime, feel free. You're a total of BR 12 on 2. BR across trees is not cumulative. That's not how it works. I do play tanks, Zari, yes. It's my least favorite mode, but I do play tanks. Can't even remember what BR that one is active, but I'm fairly sure it's up there. Yeah, no, that's fine, Mark. That's absolutely fine. Oh, good, dude. Come on, give me a match. There we go. I'm sorry, if you could just confirm you're listening, if you want to hear the lobby rules, let me know, and then I'll run through it. Just don't want to have to accidentally, go back over everything again. I sound familiar. There could be reasons for that. I don't know. I do get mistaken for other people sometimes. I have played a lot of different games in the past, so I don't know. I'm an old fart when it comes to content. I've been making it since 2012. Have I played with Kanye West? No, I have not. No. No, I have not made content with any celebrities in that sense. No. Come on, come on. I gotta get in there, that's my first problem. Maybe because I have a British accent, you think I'm someone else? Quite possibly, that does happen a lot. I get mistaken for a couple of the Yogscast people, among other things. I do know a couple of them, they are very nice. But yeah, there are people I get mistaken for. But yeah, it might just be the accent, dude, sorry. Come on. I'm gonna climb a little bit. No, it's fine. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Just gotta wait to get in position here, and then we can try and make something happen. That's the Batman plan. I will be opening the floor up for Forza later as well, so if anybody wants to do some more Forza grinding, you are welcome to join me. I think I'm good on this week's weekly stuff, so we'll probably be focusing on wristband today. Maybe do some of the story missions, maybe a shift at the sushi thing, we'll see. Do I listen to metal? A little bit. It's not like my go-to. There's a guy who does like rock metal covers, a guy called Peyton, that I really like. My music taste is really varied. It's all over the place. Hey, Joshua. I like a lot of pop, rock, operatic. I like cinematic music. I'm all over the place. My music taste, as I say, is very varied. Favorite tech tree? That's a hard one. I mean, I probably play best in America or Soviet for planes. Tanks, definitely Germany. Boats, French and Americans probably where I'm best. I mean, obviously there's a lot of nostalgia appeal to the British stuff. This is what I grew up with. It's what my family has history with, etc. I don't know. Again, I'm really random and all over the place with my vehicle choice. Been having some fun in the pasta boats. They're a bit random. They're not to everybody's liking those, but they are kind of funny for just a bit of memeing around. Like Sweden. Yeah, Sweden's got some really good jets. I don't think you can go too wrong with Sweden. The only problem with Sweden, if you're playing arcade, is filling out full set is really rough. But for most people, that's not going to be an issue, because you're not going to have the 10-slot problem that I've got. Yeah, US is really flexible and solid all round. Very, new player friendly as well, which I really like. It's a very good introductory option if you are starting out in the game. They've got pretty solid stuff across the board. I'm not sure how competitive they are at the top end game, because that's not an area I'm familiar with personally. Sweden's hard for beginners though. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I don't tell people to jump into it immediately. My caveat normally is like, if you know what you're doing and you can deal with getting yeeted up fast. But if it's a player that doesn't have any experience of flight games whatsoever, then it probably is not the best one to start with. I do sometimes say to them, like, you know, start with, like, US or whatever. Get familiar, then, you know, maybe make the flip if you decide you want to. Hey, Rexy. But it's quite a common go-to for people that really want to just pile up the BR and get to the top end quickly. So it's commonly used as a shortcut method for that. Thanks for the follow as well, Zari. Appreciate it. Again, if you want those lobby rules, we can just confirm you're listening and then I will explain how it works. But yeah, I get where you're coming from with that. What plane am I in? So this is the Welkin. It's the new one they added. They added Welkin and Washington, and we're upgrading them. My Welkin's nearly fully upgraded now. We're really close. I keep having the tail cut off the back of it though, which is really annoying, but it's just one of those days apparently. It's really annoying because it's the only two in this batch that I need to do. Washington I can push up into another set that's higher BR, so that one's okay, annoying, but it's not as much of an issue. Welkin's the one that's kind of holding everything down at the moment. But we're getting there. We are getting there. And then I need to have a look at my sets, because I'm not sure what I want to grind next. I really don't know. We have a lot of random things we could be doing. Hug, Spaniel. You were lifting and bagging grease buckets. Oh, for the trash bin. I was about to say, you collecting grease. It's like some grease museum somewhere. This is a bucket I collected in 1952. Here's a bucket of grease from a leather factory in 1965. I don't know why. Just some old crazy grease lady. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Coolio. No, it's not someone I know. Sorry, I have no idea who that is. I don't know who that is. Sorry. Anyway, I hope the grease thing is okay. Chicken grease bucket. Oh my god, yeah, I can imagine that smelled horrendous. I suppose at least it's better out than in, you know. Better to get rid of the thing. A British streamer, he plays... Oh, okay. I might have to go look them up. Maybe I'll learn something. Who knows? Always up for learning. Daweed, if you can speak English in my chat, please, that would be appreciated. It does say in my chat room rules, just keep to English. Oh, it looks like it's auto-translated on my dash, but not my other place. Great. I don't know what you're on about with rifle shooting, dude. Sorry. Don't know what you're on about, Daweed. Sorry. Can I just call you David? Because Dewey just sounds really weird. Right, let's go again with the Washington. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna get over there.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Have I ever listened to Bulgarian folk or pop music? No, that is such an oddly specific thing. That is such an oddly specific... No, I don't think we really have that here. I mean, obviously the internet's a wonderful thing for that kind of stuff. But no, not personally, no. I might go look it up though. We'll see what it's like, but... No, not something in my zeitgeist. Get paid for the biofuel. That is true. Yeah, grease and stuff can be used and repurposed for stuff. 8 buckets had to be bagged. Dang. I will look them up, Zari. Thank you for the recommendation. I will make a note of that. Bear with me 2 seconds while I go into my little to-do list, and I will add that to have a moot chat later. Yeah, it's not that spelling, it's like the Welsh spelling of David, basically. Hey, David! That's a different kind of David. Hi, thank you for the heart, how you doing? Welcome on in. Sorry, we're having a really weird, obviously specific conversation about the spelling of things. How you doing? You alright? Thank you again for your generosity. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. We're just having a chillax session. Hey, Spez, how you doing? Nice to see ya. How you doing? Oh, no, I won't. That's why I'll probably have to put, like, subtitles on. Sorry, but that's fine. I used to watch, there was a spin-off of Friends, and I used to put it in Dutch to try and learn Dutch. It was stupid, it was random, but I enjoyed doing that for fun. It's called, Joey? It was a fun little spin-off. Didn't last very long, though, sadly. But, yeah, sometimes I'll stick the, subtitles of things on in different languages. It's quite a good way to learn stuff. Yeah, no worries. So that was you over on YouTube then. Okay. Cool. Thank you. No, I appreciate it. How are you today? Are you alright? Apologies for the translate thing. Sometimes it's a little better than other times. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Hopefully you're able to find your way around okay. Yeah, good luck with all that, that oil, spaniel, fat grease, whatever you want to call it. I hope there was at least a lid on the bucket. Because that would be really stinky. I'm from the UK. I'm from the UK, David. England! Merry old England. It's just before 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me. Hi, Darrell. How you doing? Yeah, we just chillin'. Just gonna try and get this Welkin done today. Really would like to get the Welkin done. Where are you from, David? Is it Polish? Because that's what it picked up as a minute ago. Is that correct? Hi, Lord. How you doing? Yeah, so there's 2 copies of the Live Lord. One in portrait, one in landscape. You can pick whichever one you want to watch. Both are available via my channel. Oh, maybe that's why it didn't translate very well then. Because it picked it up as Polish on Google Translate. Okay, so you're from Brazil. Okay. So, what language is it supposed to be then? Was it like Portuguese or... I think the translate thing failed. So sorry. That might be where it got confused. I don't know. Sorry about that, if that's the case. It's Brazilian Portuguese. Okay, right. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think the translate thing was just having a stupid freak out then. It was just being silly. That's so good. It's so good. I hope so. You want to visit England? Yeah, England could be cool. It is Portuguese. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think YouTube was just having a bit of a dumb moment then. Sorry about that. Sometimes it's better than others picking up things. I mean, it's normally not too bad, but it does get it wrong sometimes, as we've just witnessed. So... No, I'm alright, Spaz. How about you? But yeah, Lord, if you want the landscape version, go to the channel page, and then you can pick which one you want. Both are available simultaneously. Yep, no, that's fine, Lord. Hey, yeah, sorry about that. Sometimes it'll give you a certain one to your feed and not the other. Apologies for that.
This time the enemy has proven
I can't help that. Unfortunately, all I can suggest is keep notifications on, then hopefully it will send you both. But yeah, I do both because some people are traveling on phones, so they like having the other option. Yeah, I mean, there's some really nice little pretty places in England. You just gotta know where to look. I think that's the thing with travel. You gotta know where to go. That could be easier said than done sometimes. If you type in your own language, it'll say Russian. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, crikey. Yeah, I think it's just having a silly moment, isn't it? It's just having a silly 5 minutes. You got to oh, okay, so you got the wrong one. Okay, sorry about that, Lord. I wish I could, you know what I could start doing? I could put bracket whatever it is in the title. That might help. I could see about maybe, oh no, I can't, because it's linked, isn't it? Nuts. Sorry, I have a system I use that pumps it out from somewhere else, so I can't do that. It's fixed title on both. Ah, okay, yeah, see, in the UK that means something completely different, sorry. Oh, okay, did you have a good trip for it, Lord? What did you go see? But yeah, if you guys ever want to come to the UK, like, feel free to ding me a DM. I can recommend some places. Obviously, some areas of stuff I'm more familiar with than others, but I am happy to offer recommendations. Alright, let's hope that we can get a match. But yeah, hopefully if you guys are doing alright today with your matches and stuff. Diagonal beacon? Hang on, what? Hang on, what do you mean by that, David? Oh, Ireland. Yeah, Ireland's cool. I want to go visit Ireland. I haven't been there, but I have family history there, so... A long family history on my dad's side over there, but, yeah, I haven't had the luxury of going over there yet, sadly. I want to one day, though. Oh, yeah, you mean, like, the Warner Brothers play? Yeah, I know the one you mean, David. Yeah, that's up in London. It is really good. My partner's been. I haven't, though. But yeah, that's supposed to be really good. I don't think it's the cheapest day out, so be prepared for that, but it is apparently really, really good. Oh, right. Hang on. I'm gonna just shuffle in my seat a minute. Ah, you were for the music stuff, Lord. Okay. Oh, they did Wicked on stage. Yeah. I haven't watched the new, Wicked films. Are they actually any good? I haven't seen them. I'm so out of the loop when it comes to films. I rarely get to go out and see any, but I'm reluctant to buy anything on DVD because of space issues here. I'm trying to declutter. Hi, Jam! How are you? Oh yeah, it can massively pick up. It depends on the time of the day, Zari. Is arcade better than realistic? It really depends on you as an individual, Zari, and what suits you. You will commonly hear people say that realistic is better, especially when it comes to progress, but there is caveats to this, and that's where things get a little misleading. No worries. Have a nice day at work, David. Thank you so much for dropping in and hanging out. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you again sometime. If you ever want the schedule for the streams, I have a Discord link tree in the bio for that. You are more than welcome anytime. But yeah, Zara, you're gonna have to just look at how you play and perform. If you play substantially better in arcade versus realistic at the same BR, then you can actually end up earning more. The thing you've got to remember with realistic and sim is the scaling is percentage derived. So 3000% of 0 is still 0, right? And this is where people will not tell you that nuance. They will just blindly say, do this harder mode, it's better. It's not necessarily. Like I say, there are caveats. So if you can play equally well in both modes, or roughly equally well, then absolutely, scaling-wise, will kick in, and then you'll actually be better off for point earnings. Whether or not you enjoy the mode is a whole other thing. The other thing to factor in is you do get increased scaling with the BR that you're playing. So if you play substantially better at a higher BR in arcade, you could again also end up with a better result in terms of progress in arcade over realistic. But honestly, play what you enjoy, chillax to the max, have some fun with it. Because there's no point in burning yourself out on something you don't like, just because, you know, supposedly it's faster. So, figure out what works for you is what I would recommend. But yeah, people aren't uniform, people aren't robots, you know. How you doing, Jessica? Yeah, I'm in arcade at the moment. I do play realistic, Jess. But I'm in arcade at the moment. We're just chilling right now. You gotta study aircraft. Yeah, I mean, having vehicle knowledge in any mode definitely really helps. It does become a little bit more pertinent in the more difficult modes because obviously the limitations of the aircraft are going to be simulated a bit more realistically.
Somebody cover me.
And that'll have implications for how you can engage with them. Yeah, we got the 2 new ones. We got the Welkin and the Washington. Jamie as well. Thank you for the follow, by the way. How you doing, by the way, Max? But yeah, I would say just figure out what works for you. What works also as well, people start differently. So some people might start with, thanks calling me a potato spaniel, charming. You know, some people need to ease in. Some people want to just dive in the deep end. You know, again, the game is flexible. It lets you do it how you want to do it. Some people like to kind of transition and switch between modes down the line. That's totally fine. But yeah, a lot of it is figuring out kind of where you fit and what suits you, and that can take time. I settled into planes and boats quite happily, but for me tanks is a lot more difficult, so I'm having to kind of adjust how I operate to deal with that, because I'm kind of relearning and adjusting and doing stuff with that. But, you know, on the flip side, some people will find tanks really easy. You know, it's not a uniform, single way through kind of situation. Everybody has their own path with it. But I think if you're a new player coming in and you're trying to, like, figure stuff out, don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to flip-flop between some stuff. Be patient. And, yeah, see how you go with it. Don't get too, like, pressured into stuff. And focus on being the best teammate you can be. If you can be a better teammate, you should eventually earn more score. Because if you're productive in helping other players, not just locking in kills, going after objectives, more readily and frequently getting wins, you will have a net, basically, benefit. You will be better off in the long run. So think about how you can lock in the win and help your teammates, and then you should progress faster. Vehicle knowledge, etc. should come in time and with practice. You just got to see how you go, you know? Takes a little bit of time, but you'll say you'll get there. Yeah, I don't mind realistic. I quite enjoy it. It's just not terribly productive for me doing my dailies, is my problem. And I want to play multiple vehicles. That's the thing that really irks me about realistic, is the lack of being able to play multiple vehicles. Yeah, listening is good. You can adjust the engine sounds for tanks. That could be really helpful if you want to sound whore and not be accidentally hearing your own over the enemies. I do still do listening in planes because it can be very good for your situational awareness of what's directly around you. So I'd still advocate for it in planes modes as well. As far as boats are concerned, I find looking for smokestacks to be more important. But again, depends on what you're in and how the match is playing out. Ooh, Mustang. Yeah, Mustang's good. No, you're fine, Ollie. You're all good. Yeah, I'm very slow in tanks. I'm not very good at recognizing threats at distance. It's definitely a big part of my issue. I'm also having to think about what I'm doing more, so I'm not as quick off the mark with reacting to doing stuff too. Again, with planes and boats, I've got more of a natural kind of, I'm happy to commit to a line of action. With tanks, I'm overthinking it. Again, it's a familiarity thing. What level am I? My account is level 100. Account level really does mean nothing in this, though. Yeah, you don't need to land on the airfields to swap aircraft, Mark. You can just J out and go grab the next one. You don't need to land on an airfield. If you want to repair your vehicle, though, that's your only way to do it. How is yours so different from yours? In what way, Gafar? Different from what? Are you talking about the graphics? The vehicle I'm playing? Like, be specific, because then I can address your question. Don't say yeah, because I don't know what you're responding to. There's delay. Which topic? I'm just gonna line up on this over here. Let's see what we can do. Unfortunately, these are moving, so... Yours is weird. Again, weird in what way? Graphically, audio, the vehicle you're playing. Like, again, be specific and then I can help. Are you playing the mobile version of the game? Are you playing on PC? Are you playing on console? Graphics and planes and all that. Yeah, so are you playing the PC, console, or the mobile version of the game? Let's start with that. Which one are you playing? You're playing mobile. There you go. That's instantly your issue then. So the mobile version of the game is completely separate from PC and console. It does operate in a different way. Although it holds the War Thunder brand, it is a separate game. Mechanically, it is different. So the way your tech tree works and how vehicles that are available, etc., are different. Mobile phones also don't have the processing capacity of PCs, so that's going to have implications on the visuals and such. You're also going to be viewing it on a much smaller screen, so that will also impact on your visual experience. So yeah, that's because of that. You're on the mobile version of the game using a phone. I'm playing on high / cinematic settings on PC. The phone will become a microwave, I know, right? Yeah, so I don't play games on my phone. I have Uma Musume on there for the weekends when I'm at Josh's, and that's it. Why does it say 3,000 on my team on the top? So if you mean the top up here, is this what you're referring to, Gafar? The tickets? Yes, okay, so War Thunder operates on a ticket system. Other games like Battlefield use a similar system. So, tickets. At the start of a match, the teams will have the same number of tickets. As the match progresses, when you eliminate other players, take objectives, etc., the enemy team loses tickets based on the progress that you and your team make. The team who hits 0 tickets loses. You want to keep your tickets while taking their tickets away. It's an old style of scoring system, but basically, yeah, you want to take their tickets away and retain your own. So, yeah, if you have 3,000 tickets, it's just the example of what you've got, basically. But yeah, that will sit at the top of the screen, and it just kind of helps you denote and understand how much room you've got left in the match, basically. Yes, yeah, so taking out patrol boats, yes, those will grant you points. It'll be a small quantity of points, but it can grant you points. Destroying base locations will take enemy tickets. Killing a player will take tickets. Seizing a runway, if it's an objective site, will get you tickets off the enemy. There's lots of different ways to do that. But yeah, ultimately, you just want to get that enemy ticket count down to 0 to win. But yeah, ticket scoring systems are one type of scoring system you'll see commonly in video games. You can take out enemy planes, but it's hard. Practice, man. You'll get that. I mean, with mobile, obviously, you're going to be constrained by mobile controls, which won't help. But at least in the mobile version of the game, everybody's in that boat. You're not alone. I don't think there's any third-party control systems you can get for the mobile version of the game. I could be wrong, but I've never played it, so... You got... Oh, cataracts. Yeah, that will not help with spawning stuff in a video game. You might be able to go into the visibility settings, though, active, and maybe turn on some of the accessibility functions. That might help you. When did I start playing? 2013. Let me go into options a second. Is there anything in here that can be used? Having a mooch. There might be some things you can do. I mean, obviously you can turn things like heat, haze, and other crap off, because that might kind of cloud things. Yeah, I'm wondering what you could do from a visibility point of view. There might be a mod that's allowed active. That's the other thought I've got. There might be like an officially authorized mod to help with that. Might be worth having a mooch. I do play with others, but I will not be able to play with you, Gafar, because you're on the mobile version of the game. You are completely separated out from PC and console players. Do I play tanks and ships? Yes, I do. I play tanks and ships, yes. Hey, Chase, how you doing? Evil Sanchez as well, thank you for the follow, guys. Appreciate it. But yeah, I play tanks and ships. The planes are my main. But I play all the other stuff too. You like planes more? That's fair enough. Your mouth. Why is your mouth burning, Mark? What did you do? You worry me. Did you have some of Kenji's hot sauce or something? Oh no. Oh, straight in. Okay. That makes a nice change. I'm so close on this Welkin now. Obviously, you can get dedicated phones, can't you, active for gaming. I'm not one for that, because that would be insanely expensive. I think there are, like, external cool-down devices now you can get phones for gaming on them to help cool them down, but how good they are, I got no idea. Hey, Boro, how you doing? Favorite plane? I like the Prop Typhoon. I like, Mustang, Hellcat, a bunch of other really random stuff. Oh, you've got a red hot sausage, and that's not a euphemism. Okay. Enjoy your red hot sausage, Mark. Yeah, exactly, active. I think for that reason it's probably good that it's all separated out. You can't be a P... Yeah. Yeah, PCs are mad expensive these days. I do occasionally get spawned by PC companies, so if there's deals and stuff going on, I do let you guys know, but... Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? Not everyone has a PC. I mean, it's one of the nice advantages with consoles. I know they're not expensive, but at least they're plug and play and go and you're done for a good few years. Again, it's one of those personal preference things, isn't it? What works for one will not necessarily work for another. There are options out there, though, if you go looking. Where did you get this sausage from, Mark? Is it like a homemade one? Yeah, not a good time to do it, Gafar. But hey, if you are in the market for a PC at some point, just wait for the deals and that. AMD is definitely more budget friendly. If that's something that's important to you. I do really like them and the performance is generally really good. I have enjoyed them a lot. I've used a lot of different tech over the years. AMD, Nvidia, Intel, yada yada. But yeah, there's different options out there to suit different needs. Like I say, everything's a little expensive at the moment, but I would say wait for the deals and you might want to get some bundles actually. We do see a lot of bundles happening, sometimes like tied in with game releases that can be kind of good, so that's another time that's kind of good to jump on that. Laptop. Yeah, I mean, I had to buy my mum a laptop recently. Hey, Chips, how you doing? Yeah, she's ended up spending about $2 grand on a laptop, so it's not cheap. In all fairness, she's got a really decent spec gaming one, so... Should hopefully last a knock on wood 6 to 8 years, hopefully. She wanted to play Blueprints, so I bought her Blueprints for her birthday. Hopefully that will keep her busy. Oh, she has to have a laptop, Zari. She doesn't have a desk or a private room. She's also constrained to a medical bed. I can get her out a little bit, but I can't get her out much, so she's got no option but a laptop at the moment. When I get her moved, hopefully to a bungalow, then hopefully I'm gonna have a dedicated desk room for her that she'll be able to walk to, but that's a long-term progress situation, that one. It's not gonna be a simple, situation. See, Ollie, how you doing, by the way, Gummy? Yeah, if we lose bits off the plane, we just Flex tape it. It's all good. War Thunder is at least decent running on potato machines. That is very true, yeah, because it's an older game. They haven't bumped the requirement too much. How you doing, Lariana? Yeah, have you not heard of Blueprints? Blueprints is a great game. It is a very good game. No, don't worry, Gummy. You're good, you're good. Don't panic. Do not panic. You're absolutely fine. No, I know, Mark, but your machine is so fucked, dude. I feel really bad. I wish I could just give you a PC, honestly. Yeah, I think you're in a bit of a niche specific situation there, Mark. I really hope one day you can sort it out, but... yeah, you've, I think your one's even by War Thunder status. Not great. And I don't mean that as a dig. We all know it's just an awful situation you've got there. You're right, Chips. You did okay. If it fell off on its own, you probably didn't need it. Yeah, it's just extra weight, right? You never know though, Mark. One day, mate. So I wish I could just hand you a machine. I really wish I could. I know you do not have the best experience when it comes to playing War Thunder, unfortunately. But hey, like I say, maybe one day. Who knows? I mean, Ken got lucky. He won in a giveaway from a sponsor I had a little ways back. Jammy wants it. I'm so glad he got it because it was an open giveaway. A lot of people entered it, but yeah, he got it, thank God. So, really happy for him. No, we don't do that here, Renard. It's not the sportsman-like behavior. Your glasses just broke. What the fuck did you do to them, Active? I hope you got a spare pair. Oh, did the lens fall out or something daft? I've had that happen to me before. My mom's got problems with her, like, nose piece bits. I need to sort that out for her. Another one of my things on my to-do list. Try and fix that. I'm doing alright, Fab. How about you? I'm doing okay. Come on. Bloody hell. Potato aimer's back. Potato aimer's back in a big way. Right. Alright, Calvin, have a good luck, mate. What are we doing today? I'm still working on that Welkin at the moment. We're gonna hopefully hop on some other stuff today, though. Welkin is so close to done. Are we playing Finger Dash? What? The fuck even is that, Gummy? Are you talking about the music? Or are you talking about some other game? I don't know what you're on about, Gummy. What's my highest BR for ground? I'm up to Leopard 2. And Mouse, although I haven't unlocked Mouse yet. I've got points in it, though. I think I've got some other, like, really random-ass shit unlocked, but it is super, super random. The GD level. I don't know what you mean by the GD level. I don't know what that is. Sorry, Gummy. Feel free to elaborate. The song. Oh, the song. Oh, the song is from Figured. I did not know that. Oh, Geometry Dash. Okay, that makes more sense. Right, now I know what you're on about. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, all the music I have in the stream is licensed. So, I have a collection of different stuff. We have Epidemic Sound, RX Soul, Popsky, although I haven't used Popsky's stuff in ages. MDK is the playlist that's on right now. But yeah, I have a bunch of random stuff. But yeah, it's all fully licensed for the stream. Now you say geometry dash, I know what you're on about now. Finger dash just sounds like something else. Oh, they're working. You knocked them while wearing them. Oh, the arm broke. Okay. I would say wrap sticky tape around it, but that might make it difficult for repairing. Oh, I hope you get that sorted okay. Is it just like where the hinge is? Is it? Because they're always flimsy at the hinge, aren't they? I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I'm a bit of a klutz, so... No, I have many pairs of glasses. A lot of the stuff I have is for the PC, like anti-glare. Problem is, I take a medication for my joint and muscular problems. And it has toxicity build-up in the eyes, so I have to go for, like, constant checkups. It's really annoying, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Yeah, go for it, Fab. Absolutely. How's things? Finger dash sounds like something else. I know, exactly! I am sweet and innocent, Mark. Shush. I am. Good, Fab, because you're an awesome person. You're an awesome person. You deserve to be happy. Big, fluffy, blooming hugs. Can everybody give Fab hugs in chat? Fab is an awesome sausage, right, guys? More like a donut? Doesn't matter. You're an adorable donut. There we go. Good. I'm glad you want to be here. I'm glad you want to stay around. You should. You're awesome. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, alright? I understand and I sympathize a great deal. We all obviously have our own situations with that kind of stuff, but... You threw the booze out. Good. Yeah, because that's a depressant. That will make the situation worse. You gotta learn constructive coping methods. It's difficult. I really know. Trust me. And as someone who's lived with an alcoholic, it's rough. It is rough. I say everybody's got their own situation, but I do get it, dude. Obviously, there's helplines and stuff. Please make sure to utilize those if you're having a bad moment. But yeah, you are a lovely person. I always enjoy talking to you. I know other members of chat do too. It's hard to find joy in life sometimes. I completely get that. But yeah, find something constructive. Try and meet some people. You know, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. You know, we all have our flaws, but we also have our things that we're good at, and you need to cherish and celebrate the things you're good at. Try and build yourself back up, you know? That takes time, but it's important. You're valid, you know, you should have some happiness from somewhere. You just got to figure out where you can get it from, you know? Hey, Nolan, I'm doing 6-7 at the moment. Insert all the obvious memes here. You accidentally bought an A10. What? How'd you accidentally buy an A10? No, Fab, seriously, my DMs are always open. Obviously, there's limitations in what I can do and say. Due to conflict of interest, I can't be your psych, so to speak. Although I do constantly have psych hat brain on because of my background educationally, but no, seriously, Fab, we care about you. I care about you. It's always nice to hear how you're doing. But no, seriously, you're a lovely person, honestly. My interactions with you, I enjoy talking to you. Have you been up to much recently? Any little hobbies? Any fun things to do? I tell you what, that is really nice, though. Having a hobby and playing, you know, stuff, doing things with people is cool. The other thing that's quite good, I don't know if you've ever tried this, I quite enjoy, like, calming activities that just keep me focused. I don't know if you've ever tried that, like, crafty stuff. Because I used to do, this is going to sound really stupid and nerdy and random. I used to do knitting. I used to do French knitting as well. And I also used to do lace making. But it's the focus, you know what I mean? It gives you something to focus on. I like that. And then you've got a thing that you make at the end. I used to make, like, snake bookmarks out of lace. I will take some photos. I will share them with you guys sometime. But yeah, I got into that when I was a teenager. Random, I know, but it's really fun. You bought yourself new guitars. Nice. Which ones have you got? Acoustic, electric, bass. Legos. Legos are expensive. Legos cool, though. I haven't done... Well, the only time I get to do Lego sets, really, is when the kids get some. Highest BR? Max, Harvey. I have Max BR. Oh, you broke a bit off the hinge, but not the screw. Ah, okay. Oh, FX. Yeah, I like FX. I've got a, funny enough, when I get a chance, I haven't got the setup for this at the moment. I have an HMS Belfast to build. I've got a BF-109 and a Spit that I need to build. I've had the game since 2013, hobby. Oh, Les Paul, nice. Nice. I need to get my guitars restringed. They're a fucking mess, man. I've got a Dean Electric, and then I've got a Washburn Acoustic. I love them. They're gorgeous. I absolutely adore them. I need to restring them. I've sent them over to Josh's. I need to condition the body and the fretboard and restring them. Thank you for the rose, Jeffy. You're a legend. Thank you. But yeah, how you enjoy the new Les Paul, fam? You got anything cool you're gonna play on it? Or is it more of a display piece for you? Best Nation? I mean, Best Nation depends on what your preference are. I think in terms of what I play best in, probably American and Soviet, but obviously I got a ton of nostalgia for the British stuff. I'm pretty chill though. I mean, in ships I've been playing a lot of French. I'm a bit all over the place, really. For tanks, Germany's been my access point. That's worked really well. You're just effing around, fair enough. There are a couple of really good websites, by the way, Fab. You're probably amply aware, but if you're not, there's some great websites with some tab on and stuff like that if you were looking for music to try and learn to play. Again, great fun to muck around with. Hi, Justice. How you doing? Thank you for the share. Am I going to get tank in the pass? I'm hoping to get the tank in the pass. Yeah, I'm not doing the daily challenge bullshit. I'm not doing that, but battle pass stuff I am working towards constantly. You'll get there, Bryce. You'll get there. Don't say the barbecue thing. No, Mark. No. Oh my god. Don't. I swear, Devin's terrible. He started that barbecuing cat thing, and it's just not stopped. It was one time in a video game, okay? One time in a video game. Nobody will let me live that down, for fuck's sake. Thanks for the share, Jess. Thank you for the follow, Harvey. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It's nice just to chill. Just so you guys know, it is open lobbies, obviously, for War Thunder. If you do want to join in, feel free. Also, we will be doing Forza 6 lobbies later. So again, if anybody wants to kind of hop in and play that, you're more than welcome. Obviously, you need that copy of the game to play, but I will be opening up to multi-platforms, so feel free. And then to wrap up today's stream, our final game is a little obscure game called 4PGP, which is a retro-esque F1 racing game. You may or may not have heard of it, but the developers very kindly sent it my way. You are absolutely welcome to ask questions. Inactive, feel free. As you. But yeah, so we'll have a little play around on that other game later. I have got my... You know what I didn't do? I didn't boot the fucking Xbox app up again. I need to sort that out. Hang on. I will go do that in a second, because I'm a donut and I forgot to do it again. Hang on, let me go fish that out. Where is it? Xbox. It's Xbox, not Eggbox. I've called it that a few times. Oh, Charede is stupid. You can, Harvey. Yeah, there are a couple of lobby rules. It's very simple stuff that I can run through it for you. Should you buy chainmail? What, IRL? Are you planning to do a LARP fight? Am I donut or a potato? Little of A, little of B, Spaniel. I'm a do-tato. Ponut. No. Poonut. No, that sounds really dodgy. Jesus Christ. Duh! Oh, no. That is, like, nightmare fuel. You're not the best, don't give a shit about that. That's absolutely fine. Just try your best, don't throw. That's all I really give a shit about. Basically, don't throw, don't break TOS, don't AFK. Those are the key rules. If you're on console, make sure you've got crossplay on. Make sure you can accept invites from non-friends as well. First come, first served, and then basically a BR cap system. So at the moment I'm doing 6-7 air arcade. Just make sure every vehicle's on or under. And I just need your in-game name. Once you're logged in, you've got all your settings sorted and a set ready to play. That's as simple as that. It really is. Obviously, if you're on the mobile version of the game, you can't join. But, yeah, if you're on the console or PC version, you're welcome to hop in. You've been playing the guitar. See, I really want to get back into it, Fab. It's been so long. I started learning when I was in single digits of age, and I absolutely love it. It was very good for my finger dexterity, but you know, life gets in the way, focusing on education, moving to uni, yada yada, and yeah, I didn't get to do it. I still have all my sheet music though. I still have all of it. But yeah, if I get my guitar restringed, I'd love to stream some music, but I'm a bit worried about the copyright issues around that. That might be a slight problem. I know some people that do DJing and other stuff, and they run into all this problem all the time. It's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. You play by ear. See, that's a talent. I can't do that. I do not have the ability to do that. My dad did, but I don't. I cannot do that. I can read proper sheet music. I was taught classically. Most of the people, when I grew up, who were in my group lessons, when I did end up eventually in group lessons, they were taught on tab. Yeah, I was taught with an acoustic guitar. In fact, I started out with a Spanish acoustic guitar, of all things. But I can read sheet music. So I didn't even touch a guitar for a while. I spent a couple of months just learning theory. Then, yeah, I ended up with a basic starter guitar, then ended up on the Spanish acoustic. Ended up with a Spanish flamenco style guitar for a while. I enjoyed it. It was lovely. The one thing that really kicked me in the ass early, and it kind of helps. It sounds really stupid now, but again, if you play guitar, you'll know. But the guitar I had was a really old one that used to be my mum's, and it warped, so the fretboard was leaning backwards, so massive gaps between the strings. And acoustic strings are heavy duty and a little harsher on the fingers, as you guys will understand. So my hands took an absolute beating when I started playing. But when I got an acoustic that didn't have the fretboard warping, and when I got onto an electric, it was just obscenely easy to press things down. Because my hands have been so heavily conditioned to dealing with that problem. So it kind of worked. It was kind of like going into like weightlifting at the extreme end and then getting like a tiny thing down the line kind of thing. You know what I mean? Is that the in-game name, Harvey? Hang on. I will copy it. I will try and find you. But yeah, it kind of helped me. And also, like I say, I learned sheet music, so yes, I did learn tab down the line, but again, having played, you know, and learned, like, sheet music, going into tab was easier than the other way around, if that makes sense. So I do really appreciate it. I appreciate the classical kind of approach. I was not very good at chords. I was more of a lead and that side of things, because again, doing the acoustic stuff, because I didn't get a plectrum for ages. They would not give me a plectrum. I ended up with a thumb plectrum in the end, which I really liked, because it gave me the flexibility to switch between chords and, you know, lead and stuff nicely. And I had other plectrums as well, but the glasses are functional. At least that's something, Camo. A very good mark on the Easter box. Very good. But yeah, there is a lot of value in starting the classical way with guitar. I'm not saying everybody should, but there is merit to it, if that makes sense. It did mean, though, like I say, I got delayed on doing chords and chord work. I did do chord theory for a while. You know, and just how those were represented and that kind of stuff. But, yeah, my lead play was way, way better than my chord work. I think part of that is because my sense of rhythm is not fantastic. But yeah, jumping around the fretboard, plucking individual bits, that's more my style. But, you know, I learned stuff like green sleeves and a bunch of really random rock things. I did a load of classical stuff. It was good, though. I got a good mix of stuff that I got to play. I really did enjoy it. It was good fun. It was good fun. I did get a lot out of it. But yeah, it's been a huge gap between me learning and playing. So when I get it all restringed and sorted, yeah, hopefully I can get back to it. I think it would be good for the old finger dexterity. I'm just gonna have to be a little bit careful with my fingers because they're not going to be conditioned like they used to be. So I might have to go a little steady Eddie. It might be worth me starting with the acoustic. Start with the electric first, I think, and then we'll move back to the acoustic. I prefer the sound of the acoustic, if I'm honest, but again, that might be a familiarity thing. But we'll see. But yeah, I do absolutely adore guitar. Absolutely adore it. My brother learned piano and keyboard. I did play the keyboard, but I was not very good at it. I would have liked to have learned drums. Yeah, no, it's so good, Lightning Bolt. Wait, yeah, we're just talking about musical instruments and stuff. Sorry, I'm off at a tangent at the moment. I hope you're doing alright. Yeah, we're just yapping about music. We love a bit of music here. At least the invite thing worked, Harvey. That's something. Let me put some other music on for a bit. Let's listen to some random stuff. Hey, Chase, welcome back. Hey, Bravo. But yeah, so... Yeah, anyway, I need to get around to sorting out my stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that Les Paul, fab. Find a missile at your teammate? Yeah, finding missiles at your teammate ain't gonna ingratiate you to your teammates. You gotta be careful with that. Ah, okay. I see, I don't think I have the breathing work for something like saxophone or flute. I'd be so... I had a friend who learned flute. I couldn't do... I did do... This is gonna sound really stupid. I did recorder and clarinet briefly. I did do those for like a year. I hated it. Absolutely, I was awful with it. Tell you what, doing that though is great for your lungs though. If you want to build your lungs up a bit. Not my thing though. I'd say I'll stick to string instruments. Oh, very good, Mark. You're a band nerd. Yeah. See, I was in the choir and the orchestra when I was a kid. I like singing from a you know, listen to music point of view. Me actually singing is terrible. I sound like a drowned cat. Can't do it. I'm atrocious. As I say, I'll stick to stringed instruments. That seems to be more my thing. You're right, Ghost. Hi, Stan. But yeah, I like string instruments and say guitar. I would have loved to have tried violin. I don't think that would have suited me very well though. Never got to try though, so I don't know. I think up on the shoulder would have probably hurt my neck a tad, given my joint issues. At least with a guitar you can sit down, and you haven't got the weight of the thing on your shoulder. You know, it's just on your legs. That was the other thing as well we did with me doing classical. We did classical positioning as well as standard, you know, position in modern style. All it is a switching of the legs with where the guitar sits. As stupid as that is, but it does make a difference with how you play the neck. You'd be surprised how much difference it makes. The thing is, though, the length of the neck on the guitars is... Yeah, it can make it a little interesting. It depends on where, obviously, you're trying to reach for. Hi, NC. Yeah, careful with politics and stuff like that. Let's not go into that. 8 mins of fuel. Yeah, you can set the fuel level on your vehicles, Harvey. Congrats, full stop. Congrats, congrats. Do you like it, though? That's the question. Thank you for the roses. Much appreciated. You're an absolute legend. Don't use bombers in the arcade. Oh, no, no, no. It's all good, Havoc. I'm just playing it because I want upgrades. Got to change it? No, it's all good. It's all good. It's amazing. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. You're coming for me. That's not very nice. Yeah, if you're in my match, please do not stream snipe. It is against TOS of the game. Just FYI. I do kindly ask that people respect the game's sportsmanship and integrity. and not stream snipe. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try and grab some targets. They're gonna come for me, but you don't need to stream snipe. Hey, that's fine. If you're in my match, all I say is just pause the stream and don't look. That's all I ask, because it does go against the rules of the game in most viewing platforms. Am I playing custom? No, I am playing Air Arcade Standard. I'm just playing standard stuff at the moment. I've got privacy mode on, basically, which is why you're seeing numbers for players, because it hides their usernames. My name is also hidden as well and randomizes. Unfortunately, I've got a stalker problem in-game, so I have to try and obfuscate which matches I'm in. It's annoying and stupid, but some people are just petty and dumb like that. Oh, no, I get that. I get that, Havoc. You actually do get more increased scaling in Arcade for part upgrades. I get your point on playing realistic, but I don't want to be tied to one vehicle only. That's my big, like, gripe with realistic. I can play it, it's just I hate being tied to one vehicle. Also doing my dailies as well, I do find Arcade easy just to whip out the dailies and get them done, so it's just kind of like an all bang for buck in Arcade tends to work for me. At the moment, I've got Welkin and Washington on the go at the moment, so trying to get those wrapped up. We're really close on Welkin. You know, very, very close to it. Washington's gonna take some more work because it's got more upgrades that need doing. But I will get there. It's just gonna require a few extra days, I reckon, and then we should be good. But what I'm probably gonna do is shimmy my set back up. So I've got actually higher BR stuff on grind for this set. So the Batman plan would be to drop the Welkin, go back to the other batch. And then, hi Colcats, we don't do throwing here. If you yeet a vehicle into a building intentionally, that's throwing. That's not sportsmanlike behavior. I would urge you not to do that. That is against TOS of the game. That's just not very pleasant for your teammates. We also don't do references to political stuff. That includes terror attacks, so yeah. Hi, Miss Schultz, how you doing? How are you? Alright, let's see what we can do. You're okay, Snake. What's up, what's up, what's up? Were you playing earlier? I can't remember. Am I having a brain fart? I might be misremembering. You stubbed a toe. That's not good. As someone has stubbed their toe and broken their toe doing that. Recommend best not to. That's not good. No, I'm kid you not right. I bashed my toe like more than a dozen times and broke my toe. It was not good. Hi, Swizzle. You don't start at the airfield in Arcade. And shooting your teammates is throwing a match. It's also distracting and just generally annoying. Ugh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, I had a phone call. I just had to decline it. Who play Arcade? People do play Arcade.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Sorry, I've just had somebody ring my number. Again, it's the bloody... Hang on a second, guys. Oh, it gives you a text function now, people that leave messages. Hang on a second, guys. Give me a second, guys. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna look up a phone number for my mom. Give me a minute.
Attack hostile troops.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Let me just check this phone number. Bloody hell, yeah, they've added a new function to my phone. Okay, so yeah, my phone now transcribes voice messages. Apparently. I'm guessing that was done in the last system update on my phone.
Counterattack.
Because that wasn't a thing before. Okay. Right. Let's go around and do this. Hang on a second. Right. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, it's called visual voicemail. Oh, okay. Is he new to Android then? Because I've never seen it before on my phone. Like I say, there was a massive system update a couple of days ago on my phone. It's not. Oh, is my phone just behind the times then? I'm on a Google Pixel. It's a fairly up-to-date one. It's a 9A. I mean, I am on the cut-down one, because obviously I don't want to spend stupid money on a phone, but... I've never seen it do that before. I mean, this time around I did can the call intentionally. You heard them ring, probably. That's the first time I've had the opportunity to intentionally decline the call. Maybe it only does that? The carrier might have only just turned it on for me now. Oh, okay. If I have a flip phone. No, I do not have a flip phone. Fuck off. Not that far behind, jeez. Handy did not call. Yeah, I mean, my phone's really good at identifying spam and stuff like that. I do really like that. Yeah, maybe they've only just added the feature on. I have no idea. I obviously don't want to say what carrier I'm with, because I don't want to make life easy for stalkers, but, yeah, I don't know. So is it a carrier side feature rather than a phone side feature? Because as I say, I know there was a massive system update on my phone a couple of days ago. That's been sat there for more than a week that I didn't do, but I did finally get around to doing it a couple of days ago.
This time, the enemy is...
Right. Okay. Right. My mom is going and dealing with the pharmacy. Cool. Right. Hopefully she can navigate the phone system. If she can't, I'm gonna have to do it for her after I'm done working, but... that's a later problem. Right. Take 4 out. It's not difficult. Right. There are apps for it. Yeah, I don't have an intentional app on my phone. Unless they've added one that I don't know about. But I've got it set so everything that wants to update or install has to get my approval. I got no clue. I got no Scooby-Doos. Anyway, it's kind of, I mean, it's cool it's a function. It transcribed it, and it transcribed it accurately, so... I mean, I knew what it was going to be about, roughly, because every time the bloody pharmacy calls me, it's something about my mom. It's just, I've told them, ring the home number, not my mobile, because I'm normally working and I'm busy, and I will only have to go and hand the phone over to her, so what's the point? But they've put a note on the system, they still keep ringing my number, because it's the primary mobile for notifications. It says on the system not to, and they don't bloody read, they just see the main number and ring it, and it's like, I'm fucking busy, go away. They do this every time. It's so annoying. This is like the 7th or 8th time I've had to tell them, stop ringing my number for issues where you want to talk to my mom. Otherwise, like I say, I've got to hand my mobile phone over to my mom. And if they do it at the weekend, which they sometimes do, I'm not with her necessarily. I can't hand it over to her when I'm over at Josh's, for example. The thing is as well, they keep ringing about the same thing because she's had new medications. It's like, how many bloody discussions about a blood pressure med do you need? It's just insanity. I think she's had like, well, she's had this medication for like a month and a bit, and yeah, it's like the 3rd or 4th phone call she's had. It's like almost every week they want an update. I mean, I appreciate they're being careful, but it's gone from one extreme to the other. It's driving me nuts. Maybe have it on your phone, but don't have it on your home screen. Maybe? I don't know. I have all the icons for everything normally on my dash. I have to flick several pages, but... Hi, Colin, how you doing? You have a sausage. Don't worry, Mark has a sausage too. Everybody's got a sausage today. Everybody's got sausages today. Many sausages. Handle them. Yep, lots of food. We love our meat here. Do not take that out of context. Meat's back on the menu, boys. BR 6700 at the moment. Don't make a joke about Josh's sausage. Leave Josh's sausage alone. Poor guy. You guys are obsessed with his sausage. You need to leave him alone. Mine. All mine. Right. One cornetto. Right. Let's go for the next one. Let's have a mooch. Kind of tempted to go for that one. I think we might just climb. Favorite vehicle? How do you favorite vehicle? What do you mean, how do you favorite vehicles? Or do you mean, what is my favorite vehicle? Because that's two different questions. LJ, thank you for the follow, by the way. But yeah, if you could just confirm what you mean, that'd be appreciated. Hey, MK, thank you for the roses. How'd you do it? How'd you favorite vehicle? Give me a second. I've not actually done it myself, but I should be able to figure it out. Give me a second. Any tips for warthunder? Have fun would be my first recommendation. Learn how to be a productive teammate would be my second. Third one would be don't rush, go at your own pace. And the fourth one would be try and work on your vehicle knowledge and your map knowledge, because that's super, super important. Am I British? Yes, I am British. It's confusing. No, it's all good. Everything's confusing in this game. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. I am happy to answer questions on stream. If I don't know the answer, someone in chat will probably know. Don't team kill. Yeah, you can get banned for that. So, yeah, don't team kill. That's not very productive. What tier am I up to? I have maximum BR options available to me. In theory, I just choose not to play them. most of my plane sets are into about tier 5, tier 6, roughly. It varies a little bit. I'm kind of batch grinding. Typhoon. Well, the prop or the jet? I have the prop one. The prop one's nice. I am going to be doing a new player content series. It's been a long time in the making. I'm going to be doing, like, bite-sized daily, like, tidbits. And then I'm going to be doing more extensive subject videos as well. So I'll be covering lots of important stuff for new players. And also people that have been playing for a few years that are maybe a little bit lost. So make sure to be here for those, because that will be coming. There's been some delays in me sorting out, because at the moment I'm just planning it out, because it's quite a lot to cover, as you can imagine. We'll be starting with the planes and the boat stuff, and then I'll be migrating into the tanks. I have a few community members that are kind of experts in the tank side of things. They very kindly offered to help me out, so we'll be able to come up with some stuff. You want the F-15? Yeah, you'll get there, you'll get there. Ideas to get silver. So to get silver, there's boosters, and then a lot of it's performance derived in this game. So being productive teammate. So get assists, get ground targets, capsites. Trying to stay alive as well will get you more earnings. Locking in the win. There's lots of little different things you can do, and it all adds up. Obviously, if you play higher BRs, that will scale and increase your earnings. Boats are a really good option if you want to earn silver. They do have an increased scaling, which tends to work out. But if you don't like boats, then obviously don't make yourself suffer through that. That's not fun. Nobody likes that. Realistic or arcade? So that's a personal debate. A lot of people will tell you to play realistic, which is fair enough, and I understand why people do that. But there is a common misconception with this so tier. So the reason a lot of people will tell you to play realistic or sim over arcade is because of the scaling, okay? There is a scaling bonus you automatically get. What they leave out, and this is the important bit that has the nuance, is that scaling is percentage derived. So if you play like a potato, that scaling's going to do diddly squat for you, because it's going to do a percentage scaling of your diddly squat score, okay? So if you can play to a relatively competent level versus the arcade mode, then absolutely you are going to be better off. But if you play like absolute le-poo-poo, the scaling is not going to compensate for the deficit in performance. Does that make sense? So you've got to figure out what suits you. Do not feel pressure to play more difficult modes. But if you can play them and you're happier with them, or you like the format and how they play, absolutely go nuts and have fun with it. But yeah, if you want to optimize for earnings and research progress, you're going to have to look at how you play, basically, to figure out where you're best suited. Try and figure out what BR you're comfortable in and play decently in the different modes. From that, you can probably figure out what your average earnings is, and then figure out actually where you're best. And again, a factor to bear in mind again is BR differential. So if you play a substantially higher BR in a mode like arcade, but you can only play competently to a substantially lower BR in realistic, then again, the scaling coming from the BR difference might kick in and actually make arcade the better option from a progress point of view. As daft and as random as that sounds, but that's the nuance you need to be aware of. And that's the bit everybody leaves out. So if you're like a robot and play equally and everything, then yeah, the more difficult mode, the scaling is 100% going to make you better off. But people are not robots. You need to figure it out. If your performance dips a little bit in realistic versus arcade, the scaling might kick in and actually make you better off overall. It's, again, it's a little more nuanced than people like to. Everybody likes to boil it down to more difficult mode, increased rewards. You gotta play the harder mode, but that's not in reality how it actually plays out 100%. I'm a prime example of this. I play tanks like an absolute potato, okay? I am the queen of kid up in tanks. I actually earn more points in arcade tanks than I do realistic, because I'm just that bad at realistic tanks. I get the scaling like everyone else, but because my performance is just that much of a nosedive off a cliff, I actually grind faster in arcade. As stupid as that sounds. Now, I'm an extreme example, okay? Not everyone's gonna be like that, but it does kind of show it in action when it goes wrong, you know, what that can create. Research points, yeah. So research, there's several strategies you can employ. Again, play the best you can. Primary, you know, priority there. Play, oh, come here, I've lost control of that.
Jesus Christ. Oopsie. Yeah, so play the best you can. Priority number 1. Try and lock in those wins. Be a productive teammate. Again, it's going to help you across the board with everything, pretty much. So, again, there's boosters for research. You can ace the vehicle. Spade it, sorry. Do I play with viewers? Yes, I do, Ozzy. I'm actually playing with someone right now. It's potato move, I know, right? So, yeah, spading the vehicle, that means getting all the upgrades on the vehicle. That will confer you a bonus. Hi, country. Hayden. Premium and prem time, obviously, but that's paid stuff. Although there are ways to get premium vehicles for free. So something to bear in mind. And also you can do what's called precursor grinding. So precursor grinding is when you select a vehicle in the tech tree and you play the vehicle prior to it. When you play the vehicle prior to the one you're researching, you get a research bonus. But you need to ideally spade that vehicle. So, but yeah, so you can kind of maximize that, but you got to bear in mind though it's based on your performance in that vehicle that the bonus is conferred to. So just bear that in mind. So if you play potato on that vehicle, you won't get as much out of it as someone who's playing well and precursor grinding. What are the rules? Very simple. Don't throw, don't break TOS, don't AFK in the middle of matches. First come, first serve for slots. You'll need to give me your in-game name in order to queue. Make sure you queue only after you're logged in, ready to go with a BR compliant set. Console players, make sure you got crossplay enabled, otherwise I can't get you in, plain and simple. All players must accept invites from non-friends. I cannot guarantee space on my friends list. And BR compliant, basically I declare a mode in a BR, set yourself to that mode, currently arcade, and the BR limit is 6.7. All vehicles must be on or under the limit, no exceptions. Just keeps things fair. This will be checked on coming in. If you don't respond to invite requests or your vehicles do not comply, you will be yeeted out. It's as simple as that. I am not playing War Thunder Mobile, no. I am playing the PC version of the game this year. Hi, Slow. When you say squadron, do you mean you would like to lobby with me right now? Or do you want to join the clan? The clan is invite-only situation. It was approval, so look up CGS if you want to join that. If you want to play right now, again, rules as elaborated just now. Yes, Slow, you need to follow what I just said. You'll need to provide your in-game name, do your settings, and have a BR compliant set. Once you've done that, you can then give me your in-game name and I can bring you in. You need to have everything else sorted first. If you did not hear any of the rules or how the process works, let me know and I can go through it again. Good luck with your F-14 research trail. Arcade, yep, I'm playing what I want to play. Sorry if that's an issue. There is a search button if you want to go find something else. Yeah, I've just explained them in Spaniel. If you missed any of that Aussie, let me know. How's your day been, by the way, TJ? BR range 6.7 and under. Air arcade is what we're doing right now. So anything on or under the cap is permitted. Please bear in mind there are BR variances between modes, so please make sure to set your mode first before building your set to avoid discrepancies. 6.7 and under air arcade. That's what you need to build for currently. I may be flipping sets a bit later, but we'll see how we do for time. There will be lobbies also later for Forza Horizon 6, so if you have that game, you are welcome to join me, but I will need to add you on Xbox in order to bring you in. Slow, I've not seen a follow-up from you. If you want to play, you need to confirm your in-game name and that you understand the rules. Hi, Aurel. How you doing? You been out and about? No, that's fair enough, TJ. That's fair enough. Have you been enjoying the sunshine? Having some fun? Makes sense. Well, you got the good weather. Make the most of it. Just make sure you hydrate plenty, though. Hydration and sun cream. Very important in summer. Very, very important. You gotta take care of yourself. You don't want to get dehydrated. No issue with... No, that's fine, go for it. A lot of people do get really salty and pissy about it, though. Apologies if that's how it read as it came across. But no, that's fine. I appreciate you being reasonable about it. I have tried realistic. I do play realistic. I'm just choosing not to while I do dailies because I like the flexibility of jumping vehicles. I'm currently upgrading my Welkin and Washington, so that's taking priority. But yes, I do understand the benefits of realistic. I do quite enjoy it mechanically, but as I said, it does not suit me from a grinding point of view and a dailies point of view. But yes, I mean, you still have to calculate stuff in arcade. People that play in realistic don't necessarily perform well in arcade, vice versa, so... It's a different style of playing. But I get what you mean. The physics are a bit more complicated. And you do have to play the strength and weakness of the vehicle and the constraints of it a bit more specifically. Is Germany worth it? It depends. I mean, the German set's fun. You got a good mix of boom and zoom and bombers and stuff. It's gonna boil down to your playstyle preference. I think it's a fairly new player-friendly set, but with boom and zoom, you need to understand mechanically how that works to take most advantage out of it. I mean, obviously, it's a lot of up, down, up, down. It's the nature of the boom and the zoom. But yeah, honestly don't be afraid to try stuff, Callan. Do not be afraid to try stuff. The game does not punish you from trying things out. There are other games that do. This one does not. You might slow yourself down from being a little less focused, but really, it's not that bad in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, popular picks in the German set. You got your BF-109s, your FW-190s. They're all solid. And then, you know, when you start getting to jets, ME-262, you're going to commonly find that's very popular. Right, if anybody wants to join and has their settings and a set ready to go, 6.7 and under Air Arcade, please let me know. My German ground, I'm up to, like, Mouse and Leopard 2. Leopard 2 or Leopard 1? I can't remember. It was one of the two. Wyvern, I think I have Wyvern. I can't remember, though, exactly. I'd have to double check. How you doing, Benji? Is everything all good for you? I like the idea of the camping, TJ. I've never been one for fishing. I'm the kind of person that would probably have an accident and get the hook stuck in their ass or something stupid. I'm so accident prone. Yeah, let me have a look. I've got the Firecrest's a really cheap squad vehicle, FYI, if anybody does want to start a squad vehicle to go for. Where's the Wyvern? Do I have it? Which set? It's in this set, right? Or am I having a brain fart? I'm trying to remember where it is. What the fuck is it? Oh, there it is! I'm a donut. I do have it. So I was having a brain... Yeah, my laugh is terrible. I apologize. Yes, you need to give me the username. Once your settings are correct and you're in-game and ready to go. Do I have all Japanese planes? No, I do not have all the Japanese planes. I am working on them, though. I'm into, like, tier 5, tier 6, roughly. Hi, Maple! How you doing? Yeah, okay. How's things? Yeah, just put your username in chat, Ozzy. Just make sure it's exact, and then I will find you. But we have spots at the moment. Nobody is officially queued, so... There's a British tree good or something? I enjoy it, personally. I think it's a little bit Marmite with some people. I like it. I do have a bit of a nostalgia thing for it, and also I've played a lot of flight sim games when I was a kid, and a lot of them were very kind of British, American, Germany, Soviet-centric, with a little bit of Japanese, so, you know, I'm kind of used to these vehicles. So there's a little bit of crossover there that helps. I would say probably the newest player-friendly set would be probably US or Germany. But Great Britain's a decent option. If you do get along with Britain, France has a lot of crossover with them, so... also, if you enjoy Germany, Italy has quite a bit of crossover, so again, like, if you want to try and transition sets and not have as hard of a time, that can be a useful way to deal with that. Rainbow Dash, okay, interesting username. Hang on a second, I will find you. Give me a second. And she'll find you. There we go. Right. Invite has been sent. Again, it's important to make sure those settings are correct. Otherwise you may not get my invite. If the invite disappears off screen, guys, you go into the hamburger menu in the bottom and it lives here. Alright. Thanks again for the follow, Alan. I hope you're doing okay. What have you been up to as well, by the way, John? Are you working specifically on your British set at the moment? Or are you working on some other stuff? Hopefully it's all going well for you. No worries, Viper. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. Right, ready up when you're good to go, guys. Your set's fine. That set's fine. Yep, just ready up and we'll get queuing. I want to try and get this medium done, at least today. If we can do that, that would be lovely. And then we'll see how we do from that. Unfortunately, I don't have any boosters that I can put on for you guys, but... If I get any, then great, but I don't at the moment, sadly, so we can't do anything about that. Hi, Bridget. How you doing? Do. Alright, let's see what we can do. At least we're halfway through. How many do I need for that for? It's not too bad. I can normally clear the 6th one with relative ease, so... Again, because we're just pootling around, having a muck around with it. It's not too bad. Alright, let's see what we can do. Have you got much planned for today, Viper? Oh, yeah. If you put wager on. So, do you know how wages work in this game? I can explain them to you. I can explain how they work. No, you don't know. Okay, that's absolutely fine. I will explain how they work. So, you have different wages. They mean different things. So, we'll use the best squad one. Here we go. So, you'll see that you put in silver initially. You're actually wagering your silver. So, there are 10 stages. If you succeed the objective at each stage, aka each match, you gain a stage of level of success. That increases your return, effectively. You need to meet the criteria laid out on the wager. So best squad wager is for getting the best squad condition. Okay? If you fail, you get a couple extra attempts to do it. And then it considers it failed and done. Okay? So if you cock up stage 1, don't panic too much. You've got a couple of chances to do it. But if you fuck it, you fuck it, right? But if you hit stage 10, you get the maximum wager and it's considered complete. But basically, you either get to the end and get the maximum reward, or you hit a certain stage, fail it too many times, and then you're stuck with the reward level for the level you completed. So let's say you finished stage 5, but couldn't get to stage 6 successfully, you'd get the 100k reward there, provided you did the stake properly at the start. Does that make sense? Obviously, different wages have different rewards in this, so some are easier to do than others. It depends on your ability preference and who you're teaming with. So obviously with a best squad wage, obviously teaming up can help because at least you know who you're with. But the idea is you're putting some of your silver in with the potential of a bigger return if you succeed. Normally you only need to get a couple of stages to get a return. Obviously if you can go right to the end, then you'll get a much bigger reward. So when I came back to the game, one of the things I did was stack those up and keep them. And I selectively turn them on as and when I feel like it. Hi, Ollie! But I can turn one on now, just as an example, because I do have a shitload of them. So you do your staking. There we go. Alright. And then basically, you see how it says battle where a new stage was not achieved, 0 of 3? That's the number of failures you've got before it completely cans it. Alright? Each time you fail, it'll take 1 off there, basically. It can be quite a nice way to get a little extra silver, especially for some of the easier objectives, but again, it just kind of depends on your vibes and how you're doing. I wouldn't recommend immediately using them. But once you're settled into the game, it's not a bad thing to do. The reward is not affected by the BR or the mode you're playing. It is just strictly the initial wage that you put in. Alright? So you don't have to feel obligated to play a harder mode, so to speak, in order to get more reward from your wager, because it's not affected by that. Hopefully we get a match in a second. It might take a minute because we're pre-made, so just bear with. No, that's so good, Ollie. It's so good. You're absolutely fine. You've been doing okay. There we go. We got it. Hey, David. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Everything all jazzy? Right, I'm gonna do the Welkin and then we're gonna drop it. Actually, let's go straight in for the ground targets. I wanna try and blap as many as I can for the special. I don't want to fall behind on specials. I need to have a look at the there's a war bond shop. I need to have a look at that, because I think there's a couple of vehicles in there that I can get. So, I need to plan for saving for that. We did get a vehicle on the last one, so my war bonds are a little depleted at the moment. But there is plenty of war bonds within the battle pass, so... I have plenty of means to get some. We have time. Right, let's see how we do. Let's do the best we can. Day off? Nice! Nice, nice. You got any plans? I hope you enjoy yourself. I think at my next day off's Wednesday. I was thinking about moving it to Tuesday, but I want to stream. I got things to do. We got so many demos I need to check out. Holy moly! I've been getting loads of DMs. So, oh, I got some new DLC sent to me as well. By the way, we have some new DLCs for some driving games. That should be fun. Looking forward to that. So we'll see how we do with those. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. There was a couple of little indie like cargo games that were a little chaotic and crazy when I played them. So I'll be interested to give those a go, especially with the new DLCs they've sent me. There's a couple of other things as well. I am trying to work on a couple of games you guys have specifically requested as well, so, but I don't have any news on those as of yet. But when there is, I will make sure to let you guys know. Oh my god, I love Euro Truck Sim. Yeah, Euro Truck Sim is amazing. I don't, because this is newly implemented. This is the Washington. This is the new one. But yeah, I've been playing the game since 2013. Yeah, this is a new one. It's catching a lot of people out. I get why people are mistaking it for the other one, though. It's easily done. Very, very easily done. No, you're fine. Honestly, it catches everyone. The amount of people that have come in and not noticed. It's... Again, because you know what it is. It's like instant, like, recognition. But then... Yeah, obviously, like I said, it's War Thunder being War Thunder, where it adds something specific in. It's like, oh, so it's that. It's like, yeah, it's that specific version. It's all good, though. How you doing, Tonk, as well, by the way? Everything all good. But yeah, it's nice to have this. Don't get me wrong. It is just a bit of a weird situation with it. Getting it upgraded has been a pain, though. Everybody sees it and YOLOs for it, pretty much. This and the Welkin seem to be absolute asses for having their tails chopped off. Why am I playing arcade? Because I would like to. It's very simple. I want to play multiple vehicles. I'm doing my dailies. And I want to upgrade multiple vehicles. So, for me, that suits me. I know it's not to everyone's taste, and that's absolutely fine. But I have free will. I'm going to do what I want with that free will. Arcade is what suits me, so that is where I shall be. I just really, really hate being constrained in one vehicle, especially when I'm doing bombers, so... That's why realistic is not getting prioritized right now. No, it's all good, Tonk, it's all good. Enjoy the game? Yep, I am enjoying the game. That's the whole point of playing games. Can't see the emoji you put in because I'm not on a phone. But, yeah. Sorry, if arcade's annoying to you, there's a search function. I recommend you use it. Simple as that. But if you don't mind just chilling, then you'll be fine here. Hey, Felix, how you doing? Hey, Ma, how you doing? What have you been up to, Felix? Everything all good? I don't know what time it is for you. Middle of the day for me. I'm just having a little chillaxy session. I'm so close to having this Welkin done. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, you got the 229. Nice. This is the UK tree that I'm playing at the moment. Yeah, so we've got the Welkin and the Washington on the go at the moment. This is the Welkin specifically. You'll see the RAF radials on the wings. I don't tend to customize the skins. I'm too lazy with that. So you will see default camos on most of my vehicles. I do have some stuff unlocked, but yeah, I tend to not faff around because I'm changing vehicles so often. I don't tend to bother with swapping all of that out. Otherwise, I would be there forever, just faffing around with decals. So, yeah, so we're just doing these two, and then I need to bump the set back up and go back to where I was for grind. Do I want up to tier 11.7? I have max BR. I just choose not to play them. And I don't want to be up tiered, no thanks. I'm already technically in an up tier anyway as it is. Because I'm bringing 4.7s into a 6-7 match. So... But no, I'd rather stick at the BR ranges that I'm at, thanks. I could do up tier faffing around, but I really don't want to. Don't really care for that kind of stuff. Like I say, I do have option to access max BR stuff, but I'm just... As I say, I play things in batches. I am doing British Ollie, yes. Yeah, we are slowly chugging through my British set. Do I have the Typhoon from England or more? No, I don't have the Typhoon specifically in this set, no. A lot of my max BR stuff for planes is American and a few other random things. I'm in around the 8-9-ish BR range, I think, for British in terms of grind. I'm a little behind on where I'm actually grinding because I've got stuff unlocked beyond where I'm actually at because I min-max every vehicle before I move on. So, my tech tree is substantially further on than where I actually sit and grind at, if that makes sense. Because I'm just being a bit of a completionist about it. But it does mean at least I'm getting the silver I need for unlocking stuff, so... I'm slowly getting that, but yeah, I'm not in any mad rush. I did buy the Sea Vixen a little while ago, so I do have that as well. I'm looking forward to playing that. I'm really, really looking forward to playing that thing. It's a bit random to have, but I just have a little bit of a soft spot for that thing, so I'm looking forward to having a go with that. I want to get some of the Harriers, because I feel like they will be a lot of fun. So, again, need to just get there. I'm roughly in the right ballpark for stuff now, but a little bit more faff, a little bit more work required, but we're about there. I can't remember what I've got currently on research. I'll have to double check in a minute. We'll have a look in a moment. Hey, Brooklyn, how are you? Yeah, we'll have a little look see because I can't remember exactly where it's at. But yeah, the Welkin and the Washington are a bit of backpedal grind because they added them later. BR 6.7 and under currently, Air Arcade. Oh, okay, that 262 got dealt with. There we go. What nation's my main? I don't really have a main nation per se because I'm constantly flip-flopping. I started on British when I started the game in 2013. I guess you could construe that as my main. Performance-wise, I'm probably best in American and Soviet. I do also play boats and tanks. For tanks, definitely a German main. Boats, I would say American and French are my primaries at the moment. My grind, however, has been mostly Germany. We've been doing some French coastals. Doing a little bit of the old pasta boats as well. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag. But yeah, I'm a bit all over the place because we're just grabbing and grinding everything in batches, pretty much. So, it's one of these things where I just am constantly shifting. But I like it that way, it keeps things fresh. Doesn't mean I progress any one thing particularly fast, but we get a little bit of variety, which I enjoy. So, and with having multiple sets grinded out as well, I've got the flexibility to jump when they add new stuff, so... So yeah, again, like with this set, for example, you know, I was further ahead than where the Welkin and the Washington was, so I was able just to switch my research target and immediately put stuff with them, so I could batch grind them. Which which is nice. I don't have the luxury of that for every set, but especially when it comes to things like tanks, but we're not gonna get that on target, unfortunately. I need to jump out of this one. That engine's gonna burn up and rip everything off in a second. Got an assist out of it though, it's a start. The bomber tried to land on your fire. That's not good. You can just turn and roll to get away. Not ideal, I know, but if you can see they're initiating it, you should be able to dip and dive under and get away from them that way. Drop the height and roll out from underneath them. That should get you out of the immediate danger. Oh, you didn't see it because it just spawned in. Oh, was it friendly? Was it a friendly? Or are you that deep in the enemy spawn? That is very unlucky if that's the case. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, that's a tad unlucky, mate. That is rather unlucky. Hey, Ness, how you doing? Oh, gosh. Yeah, that is rather unfortunate. Do they not have, like, proxy on spawn-ins for people in enemy spawn? I'm guessing they don't. I suppose it makes sense, because otherwise you could just block the enemy spawn and then, in theory, nothing could spawn. That would create a limitation. Right, I'm gonna go for C. Hey, Ryan, you're right. I'm just keeping an eye on what's near me, because we don't want to, get run into. Yeah, I agree, it does look pretty. I think the silver is what sells it on this one. Because it does really make the details, like the roundels and stuff, like, really stand out. Maybe that's just me, I don't know what your thoughts on it are. Alright, there we go. Got rid of that one. Now we can grab this. And then I'm going to come around and we're going to go for those ground targets. We'll sweep. And then we'll come back round for objective. And then we shall be all sorted. I'm also going to reload because we've got a gap in the combat here. And it's pretty safe for me to reload. There's nobody in proxy of me. So, better to get that done. It's not going to be too much downtime. That yak is miles away, so I don't need to worry about that at the moment. But we do have a big line of stuff down there we can do something with. Might as well. Swedish? Yeah, I play Swedish. Yeah, we play Swedish. I haven't played it in a while, but I do have quite a lot of the Swedish stuff. It is one I will have to go back to grind, though, because I'm still missing some stuff from the tech tree. But we are getting that. I've got most of the prems. I think I'm missing, like, one prem out of that tree. So, I've got some variety. I have some variety. But yeah, not quite sure when I'm going to go back to it, but we'll see. You miss Spits? Hey, if you like the Spits, C5s as well are good. They're basically naval versions of Spits. So, those are also options. Do not write them off. Arcade is tough. It can be. It can. Some people enjoy it. Some people hate it. Really just depends on your personal preference and what you can adapt to. Did it take long to grind? Not particularly for me. The thing is, I batch grind and jump constantly, so I don't know exactly how many hours I've spent per tree as a result. Sweden is definitely one of those trees a lot of people go to for being quicker to do because it's a lot thinner on the ground. Swedish jets just generally are decent. So yeah, it is a common go-to. As was discussed earlier, it's not like the best for like jumping into immediately. I would say there's better new player friendly sets to get into the game with, but yeah, how fast you get through it though is really going to depend on your player performance and an understanding the mechanics of how the progression system works. Obviously, if you play better, then you'll get through things quicker. There's strategies and ways to attack it, but yeah, I wouldn't rush it, just have some fun with it, but yeah, because it's a leaner set, people do tend to gravitate towards it. French set is another set that people like to do for top tier stuff because of the Raphael and the Mirage, but people find the kind of mid-tier grind really painful. I don't mind it because I'm familiar with English planes, so there's a lot of crossover there. But for some people, that set is painful for them. I personally don't have an issue with it, but I get why some people don't like it. It's kind of got the same kind of problem the British tanks have. The British tanks early are really rough, really hard to get into. Massive struggle fest. Would not recommend them for a new player. Help on A? Yeah, hang on a second. I will turn around. I gotta get rid of this FW first. I will help where I can. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'll try and keep this thing up. Is it the BF-109 you're having a problem with? Let me get rid of this guy, because I need to get him off my ass, and then I can come and be helpful. I need to climb, though. Oh, shit. Someone came back around and got me. He keeps coming. Yeah, okay. Give me 2 seconds. I will get something in there. Give me a moment. What is it that's on A? Is it a BF-109? What was it? I'm gonna just grab my Seafire. It's probably the quickest thing to get over there. Let me have a look. Is it the LA9? Which one is the problem? There's a BF-109, there's an LA9 over there. I'm not sure which one's giving you the gripe. Oh, is it the 89? Oh, okay. Hang on. Alright, well, I'm on my way over. Hang on a minute. Give me a second. We really need our team to grab C, and we need somebody to go grab B in mid. I'm gonna try and help you with A. I gotta hope my teammate in mid can do that thing, because we really need ground back fast. The upside is that over there means there's a lot of peel going on. Which is opening up mid. Hopefully FW can do something there. If we can get the side sights and then go deal with mid while keeping these guys away from mid, we've got a chance here of winning this, but we've got to make a play here sooner rather than later. If you can come back towards me and draw that 89 into me, I will try and smash him for you. We have also got an LA7, there's an LA9 that's about to lock on to you, so just bear in mind you're going to be in a multi-fight engagement here. So be careful. Hey, Ice! Right, I'm going to lock on to the 9 for a second, because the other one's GTFO'd a bit. Oh shit, we've got all of them on us now. Oh, you fucker. God dang it! Okay, I got one of them. One of them followed in and I got him. I couldn't get the others because he fecked me. No, it's fine, Ice. I saw that. I did see that. Yeah, sorry. I crashed out last night really bad from exhaustion. No, you're absolutely fine, dude. You can come and go as you please, ma'am. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, no, I crashed out last night. I got the stream stuff running, went and did dinner, and then I was like, you know, just crashed. Yeah, oh yeah, the dev from yesterday was lovely. I haven't sent them the feedback email yet. I'm just gathering up the remaining feedback at the moment. I've got several that I need to email, actually. Between yesterday's stream and a couple of other ones that we've done recently. I do get a lot of game devs that want feedback, so... there's another game we played way back that I need to also email. I did promise them some feedback. I kind of want to tinker around on the game a bit more before I do it, but I feel bad because I've kind of had them sat in limbo for a while. So, yeah, I might boot that game again, give myself a little bit of a refresher, and then ping them an email later in the week as well. But I want to get these other ones done first, just to cut down the amount of ones I need to do. Because I have a tick list and I want some stuff off that tick list sooner rather than later. So I'll get a couple of emails hopefully fired off tonight. I had to do some video editing last night for a Uma pull vid, so I got that wrapped up last night. So that's done. I need to schedule it. Did the thumbnail for it. So yeah. And then I did some shuffling of footage. Because my server's getting a little full. I need to get that external disk on, and there you go. See how you got a tick there? Yeah, that means you've done stage 1. So there you go. So that now has increased your reward. Alright, so it's as simple as that. So now we just keep ticking, basically, until we fail. That's how that works. But yeah, it's really as simple as that. But what you have to do, obviously, will vary depending on the type of wage you're using. So just bear that in mind when you're turning them on, to make sure you got the right ones. But yeah, other than that, there you go. You know how that works now. As I say, I'm going to do, like, micro videos on that kind of stuff, like topic-specific mini factoid things. You know, so wages will be a thing, boosters will be its own video, you know. And then I'm going to do, like, a whole thing on, like, rapid, like, tech tree grinding, for example, and that's going to take lots of these little things and put them into one video. So yeah, that'll go up across all my channels, but as I say, it's a work in progress. I'm sorry it's taking... I've been working on it for, like, 2 years now, but it'll be worth the wait. I need to kind of bite the bullet and just get some of it out there, but I'm finishing off the planning stage of it at the moment. Once I've got the planning stage finished, doing the videos is going to be very quick, especially the individual factoid ones. The bigger, wider topic ones are going to require a bit more planning, like internally specific to them, but the factoid ones should be pretty rapid turnaround. So, yeah, it should go from 0 to very fast once that's moving. I just want to make sure I get it right, because I don't want it to be in a confusing structure for people. I want to make sure that it's in a nice, clean playlist for people, because I don't want to be adding to the confusion. The whole point of the series is to help people. Cinematics, yeah, I would like to get to doing cinematics. I'm not quite sure how to do them in this. My computer can cope with, cinematic level graphics in the game. But yeah, I haven't made cinematics. Yeah, I would like to kind of figure that out. But yeah, maybe with a bit of time. I do know a few content creators that do that kind of stuff. I'd like to do some epic battle montages. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, we shall see. Maybe one day. I've got some really epic, cool, like, movie cinematic-esque music that I have a license, so that we could use that. How are you doing, by the way, the kinetic? You alright? Sorry, we're having a bit of a rando convo at the moment. Hope you're doing alright. And yeah, no worries, Ice. Again, sorry, apologies for... there's a few DMs I didn't get back to last night because I crashed out. Yours obviously included in that, unfortunately. But, Mosquito? No, it's a Hornet. The one on screen is the Hornet. Far right-hand side, it's the, Mark III. Prioritizing Welkin and Washington at the moment because they're the ones that need grind finish on them. But yeah, I can see why you'd mistake it with the Mosquito. It's not too different. The Hornets are nice, though. They're not my favorite, but I have a decent enough time in them. Oh yeah, it does look a bit like it, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Spurs, welcome back. You're alright. I'm doing okay. But yeah, thanks again, Ice, for sending that feedback, by the way. I have catalogued that. I'll make sure it's included. I won't be identifying individuals in the email. I will just be putting the feedback, and I'm just going to call it person 1, person 2, person 3. Just to give people some degree of privacy. Yeah, Sonar, and then we played Vault yesterday. But you weren't here for that. But yeah, I've got, like I say, I've got a couple of games. I've also got a few that I've played privately that I need to do as well. But yeah, so I'm going to make sure it's all passed on, but as I say, just I'll be labeling it as people with numbers rather than actual usernames. Some people prefer to leave feedback anonymously, so that's what I'm doing, just for people. The one the dev turned up? Yeah, the one that the dev turned up for yesterday, that was Volt. Yeah, that was Volt yesterday. He was really nice. Yeah, I'm in contact with the publisher for that game. So, I'll send the feedback to the publisher and they'll pass it on to the dev. But yeah, no, they were really lovely. They were really, really nice. But yeah, we had a good convo about how things were structured and designed in a very loosey-goosey sense. Play realistic? No, thank you. I'll play what I want to play, 100%. All the best to you, but yeah, I'm playing what I want to play because it aligns with my objectives and priorities. There we go. We've got a match. Let's see what we can do. Arcade is better. It is for some people, not for everyone. Everybody's in their right to play what they want to play in this. Have more fun? Yeah, some people it's fun, some people it's not. Some people think arcade's their absolute idea of hell, which is fine. That's perfectly valid stance. As I say, people do what they want to do. The game offers the flexibility and the means to do it, and it does not impact on your ability to enjoy the game. So... Power World! Yeah, funny, we were yapping about Power World earlier. I'm going to try and organise a Power World stream. I was going to maybe start over, do a new map or something. Maybe we could all hang out and play. Just for a bit of fun. I don't know when exactly. I will try and let people know with plenty advanced warning. If I can, what I might do is maybe do a stream in the week and a stream at the weekend. And then that way people that are working have the opportunity to come play as well. I can't promise, but I'm going to try my best to make that a thing. And then we'll see how we do. No worries, Ollie. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being amazing. Appreciate it. You are a legend. Take hours to complete. I know, right? Exactly. Exactly. It's one of those games, though. It's got a lot of longevity and replayability. It's like Ark, isn't it? Let's be honest. You never played War Thunder, but you play Ace Combat. Ace Combat's fun. Ace Combat's really, really fun. Heroes of the specific... Yeah, there's a lot of really fun, interesting flight sim games out there. Obviously for varying kind of temperaments, interests, time periods. I used to play a lot of the Microsoft Combat flight sim games as a kid, so... Yeah, no, I get you, Ice, I get you. Ah, you got those ones. Yeah, I can't remember which one I think I have 7. I'd have to double check, I can't remember. I think I have 7. I've not really had the chance to play it, unfortunately. I want to, but I don't have a flight stick, and I'm kind of reluctant to touch it until I get one. I'm not in a nuke bomb, no. No, I'm in the Washington, mate. I'm just playing arcade at the moment. Just in the Washington upgrading at the moment. You have correctly identified that is the nuke bomber, though, but it's... For the purpose of this mode, it's not that. Women play War Thunder, yes. Welcome to the internet. We do exist. We do not go into chat rooms declaring what's between our legs. Because that would be weird. I have an Android phone. Yes, I do. What BR? We're doing 6-7 and under. Currently, the Washington specifically is 6-7. I have got some stuff that's lower in here because we are trying to deal with the Welkin at the moment. In mobile, I'm not playing the mobile version of the game. I'm playing the PC version of the game. PC and the mobile version are completely separate and they do mechanically have differences. There's also differences in the vehicle roster as well. Yeah, joysticks are expensive. Have I got helicopters? I do have some helicopters, yeah. I don't really play those at the moment, though. I will be prioritizing them at some point, though. Goals to get every tech tree vehicle unlocked. I know, Ice, I know, but it makes sense! You get what I mean? You wouldn't walk into a train station and go, I have flaps! You know, like, that would be weird. You go into a concert, I have a sausage and 2 meatballs. You know, like, what the fuck? I'm walking away from that guy. It's like, okay. It's like, chill thy panties. You know what I mean? That would just be plain weird. That would be just plain weird. Don't want that FW to come for me. What did you just come back to? I'm so sorry, Spaniel. Don't worry, I swear I'm being sweet and innocent and normal. Yeah, nice fucking try, mate. I fucking clocked you, buddy. He's still gonna get me, unfortunately, because of his friend there. fucking lost out because of it, though. I knew what he was gonna do, though. I knew what he was gonna do. I fucking saw it from a mile off. I just knew it. At least we got something out of it. It's not ideal, but it's something. Military... Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. There's a lot of us are for that. Yeah, there are some nice little bundles you can get with the joystick things, but again, it is pricey. There's a really nice, like, Airbus that I was looking at, but yeah, not cheap. Not cheap in the slightest. Right, let's see what we can do. The mid is just gonna be a mess. Just funny? No, that's fine, Spaniel. It's absolutely fine. Bit random.
We don't have the advantage anymore.
Hey, Cipriano, how you doing?
The airfield is ours.
HOTAS, yeah. I want a nice HOTAS. That sounds really wrong out of context. My HOTAS brings all the boys to the... Damn right, mine's more precise than y'all's. Sorry, that sounds terrible. Are you happy to see me, or is that a HOTAS in your pocket? Oh god, cringe. Cringe! Ah, okay, they went bang. Blah, 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 blah. I really could do with the sight right now.
Attack the A point.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. That TU is tempting. Come on. Yeah, that's fine, Kinetic. I don't mind. Just be very careful doing that in some people's chat rooms, though. They will get pissy about that because that's self-promo. I would advise against doing that, generally speaking. A lot of people will get mad AF about that. We're pretty chill here, as long as it's not the first thing you come in here and do, but just don't want you running into problems with other people over that, because you will, potentially. But no, that's fine. I will have a look. I've just gone and followed you, mate. I'll have a look in my spare time. But yeah, all the best. Have a lovely day. Hopefully we'll see you again around here sometime. But yeah, I don't know what time it is for you, but have a great one. Honestly, have a great day. Hopefully your week goes well. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Let's try and get back in there. I'm not playing very well. I'm somehow second in the team, though, which is kind of shocking. I shouldn't be. I'm playing, like, potato. Charede and potato things again. Hey, Mitch. How you doing? You alright? I know Spaniel's cute though. I love it. It's great. I like the derpiness. The derpiness is great. The derpiness is strong here. The derpiness is strong. We love a bit of derpiness. Can't go wrong. Derpiday keeps the trolls away. No, that's fine. That's why I tend to go from it from an educational perspective. If someone turns around and tells me to fuck off, I will ban them. I have had somebody do that to me. Simply because I was trying to educate them on etiquette. It's normally teenagers that act like that, or, you know, adults with child mentality. Because apparently manners are dead in this day and age. I mean, don't get me wrong, I made my fair share of mistakes with streaming. Oh god, I felt really bad. I cocked up really bad one time. I had a really good friend of mine I was streaming some Minecraft with, like, way back. I was, it was like three-way collab thing. Anyway, I was doing a thing. I accidentally just put it in the wrong fucking chat. I had permission from one person because we were trying to, like, do stuff. I shoved it in the wrong one by accident. I was like, oh my god, I am so sorry. So, yeah, that nearly got me in trouble. Thankfully, my friend was a good sport about it because I genuinely cocked up. Hey, user Hayden. But yeah, obviously the first thing I did was profusely apologize. But yeah, I'm very careful. Just as a general rule of thumb. But, you know, everybody makes mistakes. That's what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, the least you can do is own mistakes when you make said mistakes, because at least then you can learn from them and course correct. Yeah, I mean, I get why that mentality exists, Spaniel. And to be quite frank, with certain types of games, that absolutely does still apply, even in this day and age. But yeah, I think half the thing is, because people don't go openly declaring when they enter a room what they are. Again, people just leap to the assumption, do you know what I mean? And then it creates kind of like, not survivorship bias, but like a confirmation bias. Thanks for the follow, thanks for the likes, by the way, appreciate it. So that kind of then kind of reinforces that. And then when something does suddenly come up that contradicts that, oh, it's the abnormal exception to the rule, and it's not necessarily. Because you don't collect data on every single match you go into. So you don't actually have a true data pool to know. So again, it's like the confirmation bias kind of thing. Because you haven't openly seen the data to actually know. Oh, it must be all dudes. Again, so it just kind of reinforces that. But like I say, if every time you walked in a chat room you had to, I don't know, this sounds really weird, if you had to present a confirmation, that would, again, that would be weird, we don't want that, but, you know, that would then give you more concrete data to base that decision on, and that would make that more rational, but again, you don't have that, so again, people just assume. The other thing as well is people live within little bubbles and spheres within gaming, you know, by a specific game, a specific group of friends or whatever. So again, that can further add to confirmation bias with certain opinions and stances, etc. Hey, nice, Tarvey! Nice, nice, nice! Good luck with that. Oh yeah, I've had it a bunch of times, especially with Counter-Strike. Oh. It's one of the reasons you won't see me streaming Counter-Strike very often. I had one guy got so mad a woman was in his team and that I was absolutely wrecking him. It was like hilariously like, oh my god, how small is your... It's more of an ego issue, obviously. But, yeah, I was like, wow, someone's insecure. The other thing as well is I've had enemy teams do it because they clock that I'm streaming. And then they go out of the way to create problems just because they're getting wrecked, just so they can try and spin it in their favor. It's a fucking pain, yeah. This is why I don't tend to do. Although Counter-Strike, you can now hide a lot of the streaming stuff now, which is good. They have put provisions in for that now, which definitely helps. But, oh my god, some of it was so bad back in the day. It's really annoying because like, it's a team comms-based game. I want to be using comms, but as soon as people hear me, they think either I'm a good woman or oh my god, squeaker. And it's like, I just want to play. Shut the fuck up. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I'm just like, I will judge you on your actions and your words. I don't think that's an unfair thing for everyone to do. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what's between your legs. I don't care if you identify as an attack helicopter. I don't care about your ability level. All I care about is you're trying your best in the game and that you're friendly. That's all I give a shit about. That's all I care about when I'm in a game with someone. Just want to have fun. You know? Everything else should be completely irrelevant. Love you still 135. Jeez, ice, nice. How fast than you? Depends on the aircraft. Depends on the aircraft, depends on the engine, depends on your upgrades. There's a whole bunch of factors that come into that. Hi, Christian, how you doing? Anyway, you get where I'm coming from, Ice. You know what I mean. It's all completely right. You're going 380? Yeah, that's slow. My vehicle does about 580, 590. If I did War Thunder, I know. Shocker, right? I'm playing arcade. I am at the moment. Yeah, we're just doing my dailies at the moment. CS is sad. It can be. I have a lot of good friends in Counter-Strike, though. That's the thing. When my friends were playing, we had a really good time with it. A lot of them quit, though. I used to hang out with a few esports guys as well. They were really sweet. They were lovely. My god, they fucking wrecked everyone, though. Holy moly, they were just insane. Wish I could have played to their ability level. One of them was coaching me, though. He was really sweet. I actually improved with his help. You love it? No, it's all good, MV. It's all good. A lot of us take the piss out of that kind of shit regardless. It's all good. Hey, how you doing, Bang? DM, so yeah, sure, Spaniel. Sure, Spaniel. Sure. You are more than welcome. Abso-freaking-lutely. You are more than welcome to. Oh, you got a random cheating? Yeah, if you get random in CS cheating, do report them, even if they're on your team. It will obviously adjust ranking and matching and stuff. But yeah, don't allow for that shit. It doesn't matter what team it's on. You won't get penalized for reporting them, but it's definitely worth doing, because if they're ruining it for you, they're ruining it for others as well. It destroys the sportsmanship and integrity of the game. So, do I have jets? Yes, I do. Yeah. So, yeah, 100% call that crap out. Don't worry, depressed though. But yeah, I get you, It's annoying though, isn't it?
Most of the zones are taken by the enemy.
Yeah, stop throwing hate at people. Yeah, it sucks. Oh, you did. Oh, good. Thank you. Well done on that. Yeah, the thing is, though, eventually karma will come around and bite them in the ass. It might take a while, but it will eventually. That's what vac bans exist for, among other things. Max BR? Yeah, I do. Not many, but we do have some. My sets and stuff are a bit weird, though. I'm batch grinding a lot of stuff at, like, 8s, 7s, 8s, 9s at the moment. Fucking hell! Potato aim is back. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I've got a problem. Nah. I did, yeah. I did. Long time ago, though, Ice. Yeah, there was an ESL COD group I used to hang out with, and there was a few Counter-Strike team people that I had some loose connections to. Again, very random, but it's just one of those things.
We captured the airfield. We cannot let the enemy get it back.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to play whatever I want to play. I think, honestly, I'm more of a props person, personally, Christian. I want to unlock everything, though, just for the funsies. But yeah, I probably will just go settling back into props, because that's where I'm happiest. I've got my boats to do. I've got my tanks to do. Oh, I see the DM, by the way, Spaniel. I'm just having a quick read. Oh, okay, Spaniel. Yeah. No, you're all good. I've had a read. I understand. I completely understand and get you. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's a tricky one because, like, I'm very pro respect and all the rest of it. I also just want people to be happy. That's super important to me. But it is, you know, there's a balance with a lot of these things. And yeah, like, there's the whole thing. I mean, Jesus Christ. I've had all sorts of weird comments, especially as someone who's been in teaching. The dog with the lollipop one is me? I think I know the one you mean. I'd have to double check that one. I can't remember exactly, but I think I know the one you mean. It's entirely up to you, Ice. You do whatever, man. Whatever suits you. Whatever suits you. But no, I get you, Spaniel. I get it. Yeah, it's nice because you want to be validated and listened to and all the rest of it. I totally get that. I think, again, it's one of those things, mutual respect, isn't it? But yeah, oh my god, when I was at school... when I say school, I used to work in one. I used to get called tomato face by the kids because I have a skin condition. My face goes bright red and flushed constantly. Really hated that, but it was like, it's kids, no filter, go figure, right? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing as well, right? Like, I think reality and perspective is super important, Spaniel. I am very, very pro that. I want people to have really good physical and mental health. That's super, super important to me. Across the board, doesn't matter who it is. I just want you to be happy, healthy, safe. That's, like, absolute priority for me. Yeah, it's a tricky one when you're trying to, like, figure out where you fit and deal with stuff and all the rest of it. And, like, it's really horrible when people say nasty shit because of the way you look or whatever. And it's hard when you're trying to kind of figure out where you fit and all the rest of it. It's not easy. It really isn't. It is a tricky one. But yeah, obviously without being too specific, Spaniel, because I don't want to out your DM specifically. I get where you're coming from. It does help if visually things kind of match up, if you catch my drift. That can help. Yeah, no, I'm just being careful. I respect privacy. Again, having done psych and all that, I'm very conscious of respecting privacy and stuff. I think it's just a matter of respect thing again as well. Like, you know, I'm not gonna publicly out a DM I have with someone privately unless there's like some really specific, legit reason that I need to do it. Like I had an incident, this is quite a few years ago now, I'm not going to name names for obvious reasons. I had somebody calling me out over a DM conversation during a charity event. The TLDR of it is basically, they needed me to help with making a text command on a bot. Because they'd signed up for an event, and I'd stipulated it was one of the requirements, right? So, obviously, when you sign up for an event, you check that you meet the eligibility criteria, and you make sure you can do the things. It had gotten to the weekend before the event kicked off, and they still hadn't done the criteria. I was checking in with people, hey, can I help, blah, 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 and the rest of it. Didn't hear anything back. They then sent me a message while I was in the middle of playing a game and having, like, a couple of hours of chill time with my partner. And they were like, get in a call with me now, blah, 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 blah. They immediately needed me to answer and deal with it there and then, to the detriment of everything else. And I was like, it's a bot command. Which bot do you use? They told me. I was like, okay, here's a guide how to do it. I'm a little busy and tied up right now, but I will, I can get in call with you later if you want. Anyway, that wasn't good enough for them. They started having a screaming match in my DMs, and I was like, calm the duck down. It's okay. Anyway, I jumped out of my call and completely disrupted what I was doing with other people that was pre-planned to go deal with them. And then I just got lambasted, basically, by them in a call. And I was like, no, I didn't say I wouldn't help you. I was trying to give you a way of helping yourself. And then a way for me to manually come and help should it be needed. But it's a basic task, which as a streamer, you should be able to do. They've also had, like, a month and a bit's worth of warning on signing up for the event and knowing the criteria. So, duh, you should have looked that up and known how to do it. But nonetheless, everybody's in different spots with their journey. This was someone who'd been streaming for quite a number of years at that point as well. So again, they should know how to do that by that point. It's not an unreasonable expectation, right? But regardless, you know, I'm still there to educate and help. So I went to try and do that. Anyway, that wasn't good enough for them. So they then proceeded to have a screaming match and a not so fit at me. And I was like, please don't speak to me like that. That's not okay. Again, I'm having to kind of condense this for explaining and obviously not being too specific. They mentioned about some personal health issues and all the rest of it. So I said, okay, in light of the fact that you're not capable of doing a minimum requirement for the event, in light of the fact you've got a health problem ongoing, and in light of the fact that you're being inappropriate in your interactions towards me, I'm going to remove you from the event because this isn't an appropriate way to deal with things. So I removed them. And then I hopped off call and basically effectively blocked them. They then proceeded to go and lambast me in public and behind my back to other streamers to discredit my reputation and sabotage my charity event. Which is, again, not appropriate. It also doesn't help as well. They were giving misinformation. They were saying inappropriate and completely inaccurate things to a ton of people, which did not reflect how things went down. And then they posted this in public, not just in private. I'm aware that they had numerous meetings. There was a bunch of people that dropped out of the event as a consequence of the things that that individual said. Again, I'm not going to identify who they are. People that know. The event didn't get sabotaged. We raised, I think, 50,000 for charity or something in the end. I can't remember exactly. We raised a good chunk of money. It was fine. Everything went ahead was fine. Hi, Cat, welcome back. I did have a couple of people drop out the schedule. I filled the gaps, dealt with it, all the rest of it. I was basically up 24/7 dealing with everything. We ran the whole week event for a week. Everything went fine. It went on without them, but yeah, that didn't stop them from basically slandering me in public, basically, and attempting to sabotage it. The irony being, though, they were just getting madder and madder on Twitter every time we got donations coming in from the event, they were just getting really mad. You could see every time, because they were watching. I knew they were watching. The thing is, I had to sit in channels because I needed to make sure that the people that were participating were not being harassed over this. Because I had a ton of false reports against my account and a bunch of other crap that was going on at the time because of this individual. And yeah, they were just going out of their way to sabotage it and drop people out, but a lot of people didn't, just told them to fuck off. A few people did that were close to them, but like, whatever, it is what it is. As I say, I filled the gaps in the schedule and dealt with it. Let's say the event went off fine, but as I say, that didn't stop them from threatening to sue me. Like, I kid you not. They were trying to sue me over it. Because apparently I slandered them, and I was like, no, that never fucking happened. Anyway, going back to the DM thing. Like I say, I keep shit private. I deal with stuff private. I'm pretty respectful, quiet, and all the rest of it. Anyway, I saw they posted a thread about me. They didn't name me by name, which is fine. Like, that's fine. You don't need to do it. But anyway, I knew what they were talking about. But, obviously I knew the conversations that were going on in the background, because people were telling me. So they were obviously referring to me, and they were trying to perpetuate this issue. So I just screenshotted the DMs, blanked out the private stuff about health-related crap, and I just said, look, she's talking about me. That's not how this went down. Anyway, I blocked her. I just left the reply on the thread. It took her 2 weeks to notice it was on the thread. Cause it hadn't, like, properly tagged her, because I basically posted it and blocked it. So it was there for everyone to see, so she got more mad, because everybody could see the retort, basically. So a load of people weren't buying it, because I came forward and said, look, she's talking about me, this is what actually happened. That individual's a complete nutter as well. So anyway, so yeah, she didn't get the attention out of it that she was looking for. She didn't get any win in any lawsuit like she was trying to aim for. And the event went on and we raised all the money and everything was fine. It caused me a shitload of stress and extra aggravation that was completely unnecessary. But yeah, that is one of the few examples where I have outed private DMs in order to deal with something, but that was purely because it was a misinformation situation. And it was a very easy way to debunk it and deal with it in a public space that she created. Because, like I say, they were misreporting it to make them look like an angel when they weren't. All because she couldn't make a command on a bot for an event to tag the fundraising page. That's literally what it all boiled down to. And she said that I said a bunch of stuff and I didn't. Obviously, I didn't have a recording of the phone call when I jumped in call with them, but I was able to explain what happened in the few minutes where we were chatting. But yeah, that's the level of and that's not even the craziest shit I've dealt with in the past. But again, like I say, I keep DMs private. That's the kind of the point I'm talking about here. But yeah, that's one instance where I felt the need where I've had to, you know, do that. But I'm obviously very careful picking my fights and what I do with that kind of stuff. I don't do it lightly. Everything sent to me in a private DM is private. That's the way I like to treat it. Obviously, jurisdictions have different rules regards to DMs and DM privacy, but I'm obviously very careful with that kind of stuff, but oh, yes, I'm aware of the ice. Yeah, I've seen the link you sent me. Yeah, I've heard about that one. It's supposed to be quite good. I've never used it. I got no idea. Anyway, sorry for the random rambling spaniel. Again, I hope you and others can understand where I'm coming from. But yeah, 100%, there is tons of nutters in this world. There's absolutely fucking tons of them, unfortunately. That is the one thing you cannot escape from in this world, is crazy. There's plenty of crazy out there. There is plenty of crazy. Is that Isaac? Hi. Sorry, I can't read that font very well. Thanks for dropping on in. Hey, Servant. But yeah, anyway, the key, just don't let people get you down. Obviously, I'm very careful with how I do DMs and stuff like that. Hey, Ozir, how you doing? But yeah, yeah, if you guys tell me stuff privately, I'm not one for sharing it around. If I have a reason why I need to share something around or discuss something with someone else, I will ask your permission. I'll be like, hey, I think so-and-so ought to know. Do you mind me telling them, or do you want to, you know, I'll discuss it with you. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go behind people's back on shit. I hate that crap. It's really annoying. Oh, shop level, Harvey. Do you mean the Battle Pass shop? I can explain that, but it would be best if I show you. Yeah, I can show you after this. Let me get this match done. Let me get this match done and I will visually show you, because it'll be easier for me to demonstrate. But yeah, that's not a problem at all. We can have a quick run through of how Battle Pass works. For the people that are not so familiar. Again, it's one of those things, the game doesn't do a great job of explaining it. It's kind of there, and you have to dig around for the info. So yeah, no, not a problem at all. You never understood it? No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. That's what I'm here to help with. It's absolutely all good. Yeah, I will explain it. Again, there will be a video dedicated to specifically that matter. Arcade, yes, at the moment. I can fly virtual planes, but women should never operate commercial aircraft. Well, that's rather rude of you. There are biological and psychological differences between men and women, but don't lump everyone in together. That's kind of rude and sexist. If you've ever been on a plane, you'd be, you love your life. I find that difficult to believe, given you have to be rude to people on the internet. And you're also on an anonymous account hiding. But yeah, sure. I think you're projecting a tad, mate. You might want to look in the mirror and check your ego. But yeah, don't go flying on a plane because you won't have a say on who the pilot is, so... Best of luck, have a wonderful life, maybe reconsider your worldviews. Because, I think you're a bit of an asshole. Have a lovely day, goodbye. Go sit on the naughty step with the toddlers. Alright, because that's where that attitude belongs. When you're a good boy and you grow up, then we'll take you off the naughty step and then you can come join the adults. Have a wonderful life and good luck. How you doing, Bilbo? You're alright. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Alright, we're gonna go after these ground targets because that's what my task is for. Free RP. I don't know what you're on about with free RP, man. I'm just chilling, playing games right now. I'm just getting stuff done in game. See? Are you stream sniping me, Harrison? Is that what you're admitting to? Or are you just complaining I'm flying low? I'm just going after moving ground targets if that's why you're curious why I'm flying low. Hi, Lily. How you doing? Let's try and get these last... I think it's like 2 upgrades we have left on the Welkin. Let's see what we can do. It'd be nice if we could at least get the Welkin done today. We're not going to get the other one done, annoyingly, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see what we can do. Hey, Skink Adam. Everything all good? Everything all jazzy? I am sort of a British main, but I do kind of float around between sets. I'm someone that kind of jumps on a little of everything. So you're not going to see me on British all the time. It's where I got started, though. British set is where I got started. Oh, dental work. Oh, that's gone okay, Skink. Dental work is not the most pleasant. Ooh. I didn't want to dip down because I knew I was going to have trouble pulling out there. I'm down an engine, unfortunately. I'll take those off as well. Okay, that guy's done. Oh, you had 4 cramp. Okay, well, at least they're done. Hopefully it feels more comfortable now.
We're losing.
Hopefully it's better. Hi, Snail. How you doing? Best game oats? I don't know what you're on about, best game oats. Sorry. If you want to rewrite that so it makes sense, feel free. Did you mean to say goat? Thanks for the likes, by the way. Hey, Christopher. How you doing? Hey, Mitch. Yeah, well, hopefully things are better for you now, Skink. Hopefully things are better for you now. I want to try and get my mom to go to the dentist, but she's not going to do it. Okay, I'm now inverted. What the fuck? Trick shot with a plane. Okay. That's not what I intended to happen, but sure. Whoopsie. Yeah, I basically did kickflip. Yeah, exactly. With a plane. That was very random. That was very, very random. Hi, Freckles, who you did? Oh gosh, thanks for the follow against now. Yeah, sorry, all sorts of weird near misses happen here. It's a common occurrence, unfortunately. But I say unfortunately, it can be quite funny, to be honest. We do silly stuff! Things happen, things go wrong, but we just muscle on with it and keep going. It can be very random and very silly sometimes. We will be playing Forza in a bit, by the way, guys. I'm gonna get there. Slowly get there. Slowly but surely. Right. I need the ground targets for the thingy-bobbins I'm doing. Right. Let's see what we can do. When did I start playing? 2013. I did take a long break, though. Because bad internet, unfortunately, when I got back from uni. So, I couldn't really play online games for a long time, which sucked. So yeah, 2015 till 2020, I didn't really have access to online games as a result. It was a major pain in the backside. 2022, officially, I got back to this game. So, there has been a little bit of a gap in playing. So, I have lived the new player experience a couple of times now. But, yeah! So, I'm an old player, but I haven't got as many hours in it as I probably should have at this point. But I've grinded up to about 3,000 hours at this stage. Careful! Careful. I mean, I like, well, for tanks, Germany all the way for me. Boats, American and France seems to suit me. For planes, I'm all over the place. Probably American and Soviet performance-wise, but I have a soft spot for the British stuff. No, it's alright, Harvey. Just be careful, man. Just be careful. Alright, I'm gonna let this guy... I'm gonna fire on him and just wait. Let the back gunners do some work here. Right, now we need to J out. I think they're down, unfortunately. There we go, got an assist. Nice. Right. Let's run the Shackleton, and then we're gonna go back into fighters. Yeah, no, there's good stuff in that set. There is. There's some really, really good stuff. Again, obviously playstyle is a factor and all the rest of it. Alright, let's see what we can do. Small Batman plans and jazz. You got much planned for the rest of the week, Skink? Are you, like, recovered from the dental stuff, or do you need a bit more time? I hope you're gonna be alright. I hope you're gonna be okay. Yeah, no, that's all good, Snail. Best of luck with your matches. Hopefully they go alright. I need a toilet break after this match. I think I'm gonna have a quick toilet break, and then we'll do a little bit War Thunder, and then we're gonna go Forza for a bit. And then we've got 4PGP later, which is a kind of retro-esque F1 game. So that's the agenda for. Oh bloody hell! Okay, they came in hard and fast on me. Okay, lovely. So yeah, we're gonna do that later today. That is the Batman plan. So all in all, not too bad. Forza probably gonna be wristband hunting. Might do some story stuff. We've done the Drift Club. So maybe we'll start working on the next one. Maybe do another sushi shift or something. We've got a ton of races we can work on. There's plenty of things we can be doing. I need to do the photographing of all the vehicles, but I'm going to do that on my spare time. Is it on Game Pass? I don't know. Guys, is Forza 6 on Game Pass? I have a feeling it might be. I'll have to check. Hang on. Forza Horizon 6, is it on Game Pass? Let me have a look. Not Pass. Blech. It says it is. Yes, I've just googled it. Apparently it is. It is available in the Ultimate version of the pass. It's also in the PC pass, apparently. So yeah, you might be in luck there, Harvey. You'll need to get the game installed and do the tutorial, though, if you haven't. Up to 6 players is co-op lobby compatible. Anything above that, it then becomes a PvP lobby. But yeah, if you want to come join us, I do play it fairly regularly, so if you don't join today, there's always going to be future opportunities to hop in. People do need to add me on Xbox if they're going to join me, though, so I will need Xbox usernames. Just so I can get people in for lobbies, because I will lock it down to friends, just so we don't have any randos coming in being a nuisance. Yeah, no worries, Harvey. It's all good, it's all good. Which version of the pass do you have, if you don't mind me asking? So you're on console, right? I'm assuming you've got the Ultimate Pass then, right? Yeah, I definitely need to look after this match, guys. Sorry. Won't take me long. Just need a little toilet stop. Again, thanks for that link to that OS, Ice. Oh, going back to what you said as well earlier, Spaniel, about gaming working, whatever. Yeah, no, totally get that. Totally get that. I just like it chill, and I think you feel the same way from what I'm reading. Just going back to stuff earlier, so. Right. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, the Ultimate one's the one you've got. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you get quite a bit in that. I know they put the prices up, didn't they? But... Right, let's do this. Let's do this. It might take a few minutes, but I gotta get over there. It's so annoying. Oh, why is it so annoying? Oh, what, the pricing? Yeah. I know they used to do trials, but EA plays good. Yeah, funny, my partner's looking at cancelling that because he doesn't play enough to justify it. It's good if you want that niche set of games, but that's the thing, there's way less selection. That's the downside with that one. I think it's only like 60 quid a year though or something. It's not like mad expensive, but yeah, it's a way more limited pool of games. If it's one of those ones where you don't, if you don't own them outright and you only want them for a couple of months, it makes sense. The problem is all the DLC for stuff like The Sims and that can get really pricey really fast. So, but I mean, the base game for Sims 4 is now free to play, and it has been for a while now. It's just a case of DLC, really. Ooh, okay. But yeah, I think my partner's planning to drop his EA Play subscription because he just doesn't play it enough to justify it, really. I think he owns a bunch of the DLC but doesn't have the base game. Which is weird. But now it's gone free to play, obviously that's an irrelevant issue now. So he doesn't have to worry about that. Alright, I just need to get one more target this match and it'll be a qualifying match. Come on. Pretty please with sugar on top. Let's try and do this. want to get it done. I can do the other one another day, that ain't a problem. We'll go through the battle pass stuff, by the way, Harvey. Remind me when I get back. I just really want the loot quickly first, if that's alright, just so I'm not busting for a wee. I haven't played Arma Reforged, no. I played Arma 2 back in the day, but that was like so long ago now. A lot of people have been mentioning it. I don't know if it's worth me giving it a crack and giving it a go. I do like a good FPS game. And I like strategic FPS games and survival FPS games specifically. So, potentially one for me maybe to look at. Yeah, Arma 2 I didn't get along with very well, unfortunately. Which is really stupid, because like I say, that kind of stuff I'm generally au fait with. Although, when I played that was a very long time ago, so maybe things have changed a little for me. Right, that should be a qualifying match now. Better on PC. Yeah, so I would be playing on PC, because that's primarily what I like to do. It runs slow on Xbox? Oh, that sucks. That's a shame. Weird that that's the case. I suppose again, hardware limitations. It's one of those things, isn't it? Right, let me just go to the bot quickly. We'll go through Battle Pass quickly. Alright, so just bear with me 2 minutes. And then, yeah, I'll be back in a second and we'll just go through it. Sorry, just really busting for the loot. I'll be back in a minute. Hey, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Can you hear me all okay, guys? Yeah, sorry for the wait. My mum was, calling the GP, so... just checking she was okay. Right. Let me just top my drink up. So we'll go through the BP thing for Harvey. And then we'll go from there, alright? We'll get another match in, and then I think we'll just swap to Forza if that's cool with everyone. I just want to make sure we've got enough time today to cover for PGP and also Forza. Because we have quite some way to go. I want to get to that next wristband. Right, so Battle Pass. Quick introductory lesson to it for the people that want it. How much do you know about it, Harvey? I think let's do a full run through. We can get through the basics really quickly. So, Battle Pass lives in the right-hand corner of your screen in a green section called Battle Pass. The cover image will show your current level. If you click on it, it will bring up the Battle Pass. Everybody starts at level 1. And there are 16 pages which lead up to a level 151. Okay? BPs are 3 months long. They are fixed duration. Once a BP ends, you cannot progress it any further. There is a free track and a paid track. Everyone can access the free track. If you want the paid track, you obviously need to pay for the Battle Pass. You do that via the Battle Pass shop. There's 2 versions. There's the default for 2,000 Eagles, and there's the improved version, which basically gives you a bunch of levels for free. You don't have to do that. It is, like I say, strictly a paid option, but it's there for those that want it. So as you progress through, you will earn rewards. The rewards are in their stipulated boxes. Alright? You do have to come in and manually collect the rewards, but this is a good thing. Hi, Baba. So, for example, if you get a booster collection, don't immediately redeem it until you're ready to go, because boosters expire. They have a 2-day limit on them, so make sure to grab things that expire when you're ready to actually use them. You need to make sure they're collected, though, before the end of the Battle Pass, or you lose them, alright? You have to collect in order, pretty much. It's, you know, fairly self-explanatory. If you want to know what an item is, hover over it and it will tell you. Within a Battle Pass, there are 3 vehicles available. One of those vehicles is always on the free track. It is the second vehicle at level 51. The first vehicle will be in a box at around level 38. It's randomized selection. 51 is your free track vehicle. And then at 75, you get the last vehicle. There is a camo for that vehicle, though, at level 79. Okay, each level requires 10 points to progress to the next level. There's a variety of ways that you can get progress points. Number 1, logging in. That will give you a point, and it will scale. Number 2, completing easy tasks. Number 3, completing medium tasks. Number 4, completing special tasks. And number 5, completing challenges. Easy tasks require a tier 2 vehicle. You just need to follow the instructions on the task and complete it to get your points. Medium tasks are unlocked when you complete an easy task, but these require a tier 3 vehicle. Okay, by completing a medium task, you unlock a special task. Special tasks give you points, basically, towards the Warbond shop. So they are super important. We'll go into that in a second. But they are a little more complicated and time-consuming, typically, in the demands of them. Where are the tanks? The tank in this battle pass is level 75. Challenges also exist. These are typically time-framed. It does specify how long you've got to do them. These are extra things you can do, but they do require specific modes, sometimes even specific vehicles, typically the ones in the battle pass. There are some that are tied to the level of the battle pass that will run for the entire duration of said battle pass, but the rest of them are time restricted. So you can see here, for example, this task starts on July 29th, and it will run till August 19th, during which time you can then complete the criteria. Okay? Some of them vary in difficulty, so just bear that in mind. Alright, some are easier than others. You can pin them using the favorite button, and that will pin them on the left-hand side here. Alright, so for easy tracking. So that's quite useful to do. Alright, now, the Warbond shop can be accessed here, or it can be accessed up here. And this is where the special tasks come in. So special tasks will live here once you complete mediums. They are a limited pool that are available based on how many mediums you've completed, okay? You then need to purchase the special task with Warbonds. When you complete a special task, it becomes a special task medal that lives down here. These medals are needed to unlock certain sections of the shop, okay? So for this vehicle tier here, I need 15 medals. However, I also need my shop to be level 6. The level of the shop is dictated by level progress within the battle pass. Okay? So if we go back into the battle pass, that's a task. Where is it? There is a shop level icon. But basically your shop levels live in here. I think this is one here as well. I think all of these are them. Anyway, it tells you. The point is you just follow it along. If you hover over here, see shop level 2, shop level 3 requires level 23. Right, so on and so forth. So if I wanted to get to this tier 6 down here, I need a shop level, well, I need a battle pass level of 80 to get shop level 6, and I'm going to need the special task medals to get these vehicles. Now you can see I've got them ticked because I have them. So there's no point in me getting them again. But, for example, this BF-109, I could get. I need 10 medals and a shop level 4, which requires level 37 on the battle pass. I will also need to spend the amount of currency listed, which is war bonds, which in this case is 2,800. There's a limited stockpile of what you can hold on to with war bonds. It is capped at 3,600, but this is something you will passively grab and get as you're playing. The battle pass itself also rewards war bonds for certain milestones. So you will naturally accumulate them just by doing your battle pass. If you're a new player, just do the daily logins and the easy. And if you can get to tier 3 vehicles, do your mediums and specials in the challenges if you can. Are the easy tasks the daily ones? So the daily tasks are the easies and the mediums. If you don't complete them within the day that you access them, you lose them. Every day you will get a refresh, basically. Specials are retained for the entire duration of the battle pass, the 3-month period. But obviously if you don't complete them, you can't get a new one. So you still want to churn them and get through them. But obviously you've got to complete mediums to get a fresh one. They score you big points. They basically give you a whole level. They're really good. They're really nice to have. Challenges give you 3 levels. So yes, they're a little time consuming, but they give you 3 whole levels. So they can be a really good way to push it through. So yeah, it really just depends on your capability, your ability to do tasks, etc. Now, when you're doing tasks, there is a button where you can refresh these for silver. So if you get an objective you don't like on an easy or a medium task, or even a special, you can adjust them. And you can do it in different modes. So you can play arcade, you can play realistic, you can play tanks, you can play boats, you can play... It's up to you what you play. It just needs to be one of the main 3 triage sets, effectively. No, that's fine, Harvey. As I say, I'm going to do a more extensive video on this at some point to fully break it down for people. But that's basically Battle Pass in a nutshell and how it operates. Like I say, if you're super new, just get your logins, dailies, and attempt the easy task, and just catch the freebies. Because you can see there's a load of silver here, for example. Boosters, you know, they will help you. It will help. You can also build up your little pile of war bonds as well, so when the time comes, you're in a better position. How you doing, Dweed? Right, let's do one more match, and then we're going to swap to Forza. So if you could ready up Ice, and then we'll go from there. We'll do one more match and then go Forza. Does anyone want to join me for Forza? Just so I know who would like to play. Thanks again for that heart earlier, by the way, Baba. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Different Ice. The one in game. Yeah, sorry, Ice. Confusing, I know. Operation denied. Oh, okay, you unreadied. If you could re-ready, please. Thanks again for the heart, Baba. Thanks for the likes. I can't see who's doing the likes, but thank you, whoever it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna slam that on. Well, Ice, if you could ready up, please. One more match, and then we're gonna go Forza. It's put you in a game. Oh, okay. Weird. It must have glitched then. Right, I will queue on my own then. Sorry, Harvey. It has done that in the past. I don't know why. It's a bit random and weird. Sorry about that. Good old queue system not working as intended. Oh, GG. Right, I'm going to do one, and then we're going to keep going. How you doing, Countin? You right? Been a productive day. Nice. Glad to hear that, Countin. 7 more vehicles in the Germany tree to get. Cool. Cool. Yeah, 8s and, I don't know, 7 to 8s. No, it starts getting really awkward at that BR range, doesn't it? It starts becoming a major pain in the chuff to get matches. I'm not good enough to play those BRs and tanks at the moment, though. As you know, Countin, I'm going back to basics at the moment. Slowly getting there, though. Let's see what we can do. If this doesn't give me a match soon, we might just hop straight to Forza, but we'll see. We will have to see. But yeah, all in all, we have not done bad today. We've got our main objectives done with the dailies. And yeah, Harvey, if there's anything that confuses you about BP, feel free to ask. It's not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. There we go. Got it. Waiting on a haircut? Good luck with the haircut. Yeah, absolutely. As I say, absolutely, Harvey. Anytime. Right. Let's see what we can do. Let's go over here. And then, yeah, we'll get that Forza lobby going. I'm looking forward to it. It should be nice. I've got so many races and things we need to work on. No, that's so good, Harvey. It's so good. Oh, good. Yeah, no worries, Harvey. I'll see you around. Catch you around. Yeah, you take it easy. Right. Much is not the problem is with the weapon. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I'm not familiar with the weaponry, which doesn't help. Keyboard? Yeah, keyboard and mouse. Hey, thank you, Baba. You're a legend. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. And I hope you're doing alright today. Holy moly, it's 3 of them. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate the support, man. You're an absolute legend. I'm just gonna keep chipping away at this. As I say, it's my special, so we're gonna try and do as much as we can. Thank you, Baba. You're extremely generous. Thank you. Really, really kind of you. Thank you. Have you been playing games today? Hopefully it's going alright if you have been. Don't know if you've been busy or what. Oh, I like my old little middle of the day chillax session though. It's really good. Holy moly, dude. That's a lot. Thank you. Thank you. As I say, it's really, really sweet of you. That's a lot of popular arrows. Dang. Thank you. I need to get some more like stickery things on screen to go off. I have got this. I think I have camera off, so it limits it. Yeah, might be. I'm doing about 6-7-ish roughly. I do poop around a little bit. I'm trying to get my Welkin finished at the moment. I've got the Washington on the go as well, because again, upgrades, and also I've got a special task with dumping on ground targets, so... Multitasking for the win! Yeah, slowly getting there. Thank you, Baba. You're still going, holy moly. Your poor little clicking hand. Do they let you bulk do? I think they do, right? Or are you doing that all in? I think you're doing your poor little hand. You're the clicking. Yeah, I hope your matches go well, Anonymous. Fingers crossed. Unfortunately, with me flying low, this is happening a lot today. But it is what it is. It's just one of those things. They will go after me, but that's fine. I think I have some more backups, so... Oh, no, I don't. Okay, rip that plan. I can get the other ones in, though. We do have options. Oh, okay, Cowden. Okay. Yeah, that helps a bit. Yeah, see, I'm terrible with the armor and the, ammo matchups. That's, as you say, it's one of those things I'm not very good at knowing. I will learn, though. I am slowly learning. I need to get some more practice time in. I, like, at least once a week, want to do some tanks or something just to try and keep pushing it. Thank you again, Baba. No, it's fine. You lurky lurker, you want Spaniel. You're good, you're good. I hope ATS is running alright. Hopefully it's going well. I need to get back on ATS. I haven't played it in ages. They've got so many new DLCs now. When I can afford it, I'm probably going to pick up a whole load of them in one go on discount. Don't know when that will happen, though. I've had an expensive couple of months, so... I'm trying to save at the moment. But yeah, I'll pick up a bunch at some point and we'll do a little derpy session on that. Hopefully the convoying's working better than it used to, because it used to elastic band really bad. But that was way, way back in the day. I've no idea what it's like now. Trying to have a think now off the top of my head, but anyway. I also need to sort my truck books group out as well, because it's been a while since I've been on that. It's been a hot while. We got this, though. We got this. But yeah, I love, I do love it. I do love those games so much. They are so much fun. I need to try not to yeet my, truck into space again like we keep doing. I'm terrible for breaking that game and crashing in really dumb ways. The amount of, like, rail grinding we've done. I mean, it doesn't help. I take the unlimiter off, and yeah, we go a little bit banana-rama on it. It does get a little crazy. Again, thank you, Baba. I know I've said it before, but thank you. You're a star. Hey, Timothy. How you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing amazingly today. 89K. Oh, that's a lot, yeah. Thing is, with that game, once you snowball, it's pretty good going. I was being ridiculous in my run. I was trying to buy every single garage and then max it out with drivers. It was getting insane. It was going absolutely bananas. I think we were a couple short last I played it, but obviously now with all the new DLCs and everything, I'm gonna be... I don't want to say back to square one, but you know what I mean. I'm going to have a ways to go with it again, which is kind of fun because it's going to add some challenge for me to do it. I also like doing all the different variety of jobs. I think we maxed out the character spec, unless they've updated that, but I'm not aware of it. Alright, we'll see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Thank you again, Baba. Thank you, thank you, thank you!
The enemy has captured the airfield. We need to act.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Yeah, I think Texas was the last one we left off on. I think Texas was the last DLC I played. I'd have to double check. I cannot remember exactly. Give me a minute, I can have a look and see what I've got. They have added a lot though. I think they're on like North and South Dakota now, aren't they? I think that's what they're in the process of implementing at the moment. It'll be interesting once they've got coast to coast, because once we can do like California to New York, that's going to be pretty insane. I'm intrigued to find out how much like jobs are going to be for that kind of distance, because it's going to be insane, surely. It's gotta be nuts. Although it's gonna take weeks to do a single bloody mission at that point. Let me see what I got. What have I got? I have got... Oh, it looks like they're in the process of doing Indiana at the moment. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm up to Texas. So I'm missing Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Arkansas... Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, and then, yeah, Indiana's coming. I know they're doing, like, North and South Dakota. So, yeah, quite a few. Dino Crisis on sale. Nice! Very nice. Thank you for the likes, guys. You're legends. This is what you're making? Ooh, okay. Oh, did you? Okay, Spaniel. How well are you spec'd out at the moment? Yeah, I mean, if you want to find, like, really old, cool games, GOG is great. GOG is generally fantastic for that. Croc got a re-release a little while back. I don't know if you guys saw that. Yeah, GOG. Yeah. Yeah, Croc is over on there if anybody wants to play Croc. They did a modern system compatible version, but yeah, it's only on GOG, unfortunately. But yeah, Croc's an amazing game. I need to relive that. Neverwinter Nights, I believe, is over there as well. They removed, I think, Neverwinter from Steam due to licensing, unfortunately. Which sucks. But yeah, I've got 1 and 2 on Steam, but you can't get them now, I don't think. So if you want those, again, that's GOG for that. But yeah, there's lots of good old games. What game? Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2. Like the 3 and 3.5 edition D&D games. Yeah, they used to be on Steam. But yeah, they got rid of them sadly. Which sucks. Let's say, I think it was a licensing issue. A lot of the old Disney games were on Steam. Those are all gone now. They got rid of them sadly. I should have bought them when I had the chance. I wanted to play Hercules for you guys and stuff, but, yeah, I don't think we can now. That's all gone. And then, I mean, you can get Fable 1 and Fable 3, I think, on Steam, but you can't get 2. 2 was never ported to PC, apparently, or some bullshit. It's really annoying and stupid, but it is what it is. If you want Theme Hospital, you can get that on EA. They did a redo of that, and it does actually work quite well. The Sims 1 and 2, though, you can get on Steam. They did a re-release modern compatibility version of Sims 1 and 2. That does work. Some people have complained of some issues with it on Windows 11. So just bear that in mind. But I bought it and it's working fine on my PC. So if you're an old fan of those games, they're good. You can get the old Roller Coaster Tycoon games on Steam. I would say, though, I've had to use a mod on mine to make it work a bit nicer. Some people have reported issues with booting problems and that. The non-remake version of 2 crashes and has all sorts of freaky problems, unfortunately. At least from my experience, anyway. So yeah, I ended up getting the RTC mod for it, and using the combination version of the game, and it works fine with doing that. Yeah. No, I get you, Ice. I get you.
Another zone captured.
Yeah, it is kind of annoying that. Because I want to do a full run through of well, all 3. I mean, when the new one comes out, we'll play that. But yeah, I'd love to do a full run of it all. But yeah. 2 not being on Steam puts a bit of a spanner in the work on that one, unfortunately. Halo, I love Halo. I've got the Master Chief Collection. Original remake. Oh, I didn't even realize it was coming out. Hang on. I didn't have any plans for that. Whoopsie. I do love Halo. Hang on, what's it called? It's on Game... I don't have Game Pass. I'm assuming it's not on Steam then. I've got the Master Chief Collection, but a friend of mine gifted that to me. Oh, it's on Steam. What's it under? What's it called? They're giving it some funky name. I can go look it up. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna get it because I need to save money. I spent 2K repairing my car not that long ago. My bros borrowed some money off me, so I don't have that at the moment. I'm trying to help him out. Halo campaign. Oh, okay. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I need to save. That's my problem at the moment. Halo. Oh, I see it. 49 quid. Ouch. Oof. And that's just the first game? Why would I pick that up if I've got the Master Chief Collection? I know they've modified the gameplay a bit. But why would I specifically pick that one up on its own? Other than they've done some modernizations of it and the way it works. Surely I'm just better off sticking with the Master Chief Collection. Although it's a little out of date, at least I've got all the games. Right? I don't think I'm going to spend 49 quid on that when I've got Master Chief Collection to play, if I'm honest. Right, let's go on Forza, guys. Give me 2 seconds to swap everything over.